Ross is trying to play the HBO 1983 intro. Hi, I am Kyle Carty of twitch.tv/Beth Power Brigade. There it is. Now it's sort of coming through. It's not very good, but it's coming through. And this is the third part in our 3-part mini Savage Tokusatsu crossover campaign. Future Denied, penned by Aaron Karsten over here. I almost called you Aaron Hansen, and I was like, that's not right. That's incorrect. How long is this fucking intro?
It's a minute. I played all of it.
So yeah, I'm the GM. I'm Kyle. Any and all pronouns are fine. Who are these four lovely little souls that we got here? Who are these 4 souls?
All I know are characters or are players first.
Yes.
Hey, it's our Payton with the Role Playing Public Radio. I'm also taking a shot from my Gen Con 2020 shot glass of some cheap bourbon, and I'll be playing Luke Targ, the vaporwave DJ / vigilante.
Everybody loves Luke Targ. Pound the shots. Next up, I guess we'll go with Randall. Randall, what's your Fleshverse name?
Hello. Hi. Hello. I'm Thad, and I'm playing Randall. We can go with he or they, as you please. And, woo. Hi.
Angelo, who are you?
Hi, I'm Noah, and I am playing Angelo Southward, and we are both he, him pronoun.
Finally, the boy who made it all possible. Who are you?
With a lot of help from you, so...
Shut up! Take your credit!
Hey, I'm Aaron Karsten, Role-Playing Public Radio, and I'm playing Marshall Kenton, a.k.a. Visored Fighter Oracle.
Beautiful. I love it. So, this, like we said before, is our Vaporwave Outrun themed. It was originally supposed to be just Outrun themed, but then somebody showed up, and now it's also Vaporwave themed.
Look, Ross is like a vaporwave vampire. If you invite him in, then you are gonna hear those slow, sweet jams.
Everything is suffering. So last session was the first session that I used voice mod in a stream because I decided to take advantage of the online medium. And this session, everyone else fucking has voice mod. The pre-stream call was agony.
I do not.
Aww.
Hello, Edgeless Pigeon.
I do not have voice mod. How dare you?
You got to get on everybody else's level, then, Thad.
I merely have a tape deck with The Internationale by Billy Bragg queued up.
I fucking hate everything that's happening.
Also, if Ross is being labeled as a vaporwave vampire, I want to take the title of Future Funkenstein.
Future Funkenstein. That's very alliterative. I actually really like that one. So, last session on Future Denied.
Sorry,
Noah has voice mod. I think he's
I have voice mod. I have
Noah has some
willpower.
Yeah, exactly.
Not use it.
Not only does Noah have voice mod, but he also has self-control. He's got both.
What? How could this be?
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Oh,
And so, fuck it. Yeah, last week, the group decided to shut down Steel Fate, a local criminal enterprise that specialized in all sorts of crime led by super monstrous creatures and moirai drones that would literally steal your destiny out from underneath you or from inside of you, depending on where you got cut. The group decided to go and deal with Situ Nouveau, and rather than take the deal that she offered to just help her kill Brad Halcyon, the real puppeteer behind Steel Fate, and the CEO of Prognosticorp, the company that installed the ARIS AI in New Viridian to monitor all of the citizens and predict all future probabilities. Am I, Noah, coming through? Okay, yeah, dude, you're good.
No, I wanted to hear it from the audience.
Oh, okay. But they said, I don't know about that. Don't worry about it. And promptly blew her up. There were some critical fails, and I think Siren Head showed up, and it was bad. It was bad for basically everyone.
Also, we liberated the workers. Thank you very much.
Look, I'm getting there, okay?
Don't forget, you have that card.
Look.
Oh, God, yeah, we do.
I have redeemed the card. They're going to show up to the final confrontation. I have it covered.
I am perfectly look, that card is not for me. Those people are free to act as they choose.
The card is for the people.
A lot of them have chosen to make Molotov cocktails out of gasoline and styrofoam. And Dad's camera's lagging slightly, but it's not that far off. Yeah, it happens. My internet's kind of wacky today. We've been a lot of storms. So you all did what you could. A lot has happened since then. Specifically, we are going to be doing another round of episodes. I believe 2 weeks ago when we last played, we decided that the theme was going to be very special episodes, like crossovers or beach episodes or bottle episodes. So everyone spent time preparing their episodes. I believe that the first one will be episode 7. Who would like to be episode 7? Don't all jump at once.
I know what my episode would be.
I can jump in. I have the crossover episode.
All right, let's do it, Randall. Take me through a crossover arc.
Okay, well, the crossover is going to be with, and I'm going to post this in the chat, so that it is in the chat on Twitch, so that it's very clear. A Sentai team that I created that exists entirely in digital space. Since this is an Aaron game, I figured I would make it super thematic. And it is Denpa Sentai Tronger. And so they the way that we end up crossing over.
Tron.
Yep.
I get it. Okay. I literally saw it in the chat. I was like, oh, fuck, someone typed that out real fast. But no, it was you.
Yeah.
I love it. I fucking love it.
The Trongers are they are probably teenagers. We don't know. We don't see them untransformed, but presumably teenagers with attitude, if I had to guess.
Shot in the dark.
And so the way that we end up meeting these fine folks is to tie up my own setup plot threads. I get a desperate call from my cousin, who I was thoroughly embarrassed in front of on the college campus, who I'd been checking in on, but who was like a Halcyon fanboy and was working for the Future of Entrepreneurial Leadership Academic Association. So he calls because he has realized that the attacks on various students at his school are linked specifically to the work he is doing for that organization. Because his job is to track down projects that show great future promise. And as it happens, many of those projects have been attacked by Steel Fate while they were either working or while they were sometimes the one that we saw last time when we were attacked by, I believe it was the Squidborg was the creature I think I described.
I believe, yes.
Yes. So he calls, being really desperate because he is my cousin. What was his name? Ned, who I call Narc because he's a narc. But he's called for help specifically because he's realized his connection and he does not know what to do. And so I call up my friends. And we roll up on what he thinks the next demonstration will be, which is some sort of device that is described as a digitizer or something like that. So anyway, it's attacked by the Squidborg. As we arrive, we are sucked into the digital world. And while getting our bearings, we come across the Denpa Sentai Trongers, who are not only now dealing with the increasing presence of ARIS, but their own enemies, the Panopticons, who are another digital force that is native to the electronic sphere, but is starting to see the presence of ARIS as a possible ally. And so we have to team up with them to defeat the not only the also digitized Squidborg and its ARIS machinations on the web, but also to meet these Tron Rangers and get shit done. So that's my pitch.
I love it. I love it. Welcome to the pitch room. Welcome to the writer's room, everybody. I love it. I love it. I love the pitch. I want to hear more. I want to hear all about it. All right. But we got to sell it. You understand here? We got to sell this to kids. Just because we have people doing liquid Molly in the club doesn't mean we're not still selling the kids. So tell me, what lesson does Randall learn at the end of this episode?
Well, at this point, he is going to have to move past the clashing that he's had with his cousin, and also he's dealing with now. We didn't really deal with this last time, but he is also joined by the, if I recall, by the spirit of.
We did. You were joined by the spirit of Sabento, who is formerly a Terrian. Yes.
Yeah. So I think the theme for Randall is going to be like learning to cooperate even with people he doesn't like, because he's very friendly and gregarious, but he, has these clashes with his cousin who he thinks is a narc. And now the former Atarian, who is clearly a high-class, stuck-up jerk, though he does have a begrudging respect for him because, they both care about Marshall.
All right. So I'll tell you what, Randall, I want to see how Randall performs. Let's roll the bones. Roll electronics for me, because this is a computer episode. Do you have electronics?
I probably don't. Let me...
I know you had repair. You're gonna die tonight, boy.
I have repair. I do not have electronics.
All right, well then just give me
that I could help with.
No, look, everybody's there. Again, we paid for everybody's contracts to be there for every episode, so you're there. You're just not the A plot. Yep. And so, Randall, I need you to give me persuasion instead.
All right.
Making friends, building bridges with your cousin Narco. Let's see what's up.
All right. I got straight 4.
All right, so that's a regular success. So the episode, it does pretty well in the ratings. Randall manages to get some good action scenes in, and people seem to be receptive. With that success, you gain the aid of the Denpa Sentai Trongers. The Tron Rangers decide to help you, and they begin to help you decipher some of the data recovered from C2 Niveau's interface. Who has the next episode?
I could do it.
Okay, let's hear it.
One question: did we? Did we deal with that Russian? The merchant who turned into a fucking
submarine
monster.
You mean Vastelli, who became?
Yeah, Vastelli. Is he? Are you going to use him tonight, or can I use him?
Take him. Take him. All right. Take him.
Potemkin.
Potemkin. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you.
Potemkin.
So, my episode would be a bottle episode at my apartment. Which obviously it looks like
Taco Bell apartment.
And somehow Potemkin's there
in the 1989 Taco Bell.
All right, look, Taco Bell demanded at least 30 minutes of uninterrupted airtime. So
do you know how long it took to get all the vomit off of that setting?
Yeah.
Ross, I'm going to need you to make sure that you write this episode purely in this Taco Bell. Can you do that for me?
Oh no, I had the idea. This is
a bit. This is the writer room.
We're in the
character.
pitch room.
He's doing a bit. Imagine me like a fucking Captain Planet villain, just a bunch of rings and a big fat cigar. All right.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
Vasily tracks the gang down, tracks us all down as we're planning our next mission at the apartment.
To the really obvious place that we always all go to.
Yeah, the Taco Bell that looks, it's an apartment, but it's the size and exact decor of a 1989 Taco Bell, complete with drink dispensers, a deep fryer, and large stacks of Godzilla cups. Well, that's 1998, but whatever. It's very
postmodernism. Time is less important.
Postmodern. It's a thing. Look into it. So, and then he unleashes his latest attack. Unfortunately, he thought he would erase us out of time. Unfortunately, a malfunction, because again, he doesn't understand this technology that well. He's using stolen,
Oh no! Was he using a double illegal oscilloscope?
Yeah, exactly, double illegal. So we fight him. We trash the Taco Bell, and then it's about to blow up, and then everything loops back. And so we realize we're stuck in a time loop.
Oh, no.
But Vasily doesn't know. All right, Vasily only we know. Vasily does not know. So he comes. We know he comes in every 25 minutes in, and then blows himself up. Yeah.
Hi, this is Barbara from advertising. Look, the people from Taco Bell say that if you can manage to work Doritos Locos Tacos into this episode at least 3 times, I'll give you an extra Benny for this week.
Oh yeah, of course. Because as the time loop is not stable, so we start the Taco Bell starts changing from
Crisis on Infinite Menus.
Yes, Crisis. Thank you. This is why we have a writer's room for this sort of collaborative energy. So we keep we have so much time. We eventually there are times where we don't even fight him because we know he's going to blow up and a couple minutes after he kicks the door, and so we just have long conversations that are cut together to about the life and the meaning of the universe and what we're doing with our lives in between us desperately trying all kinds of crazy shit to try and break out of this time loop. A lot of eating Doritos, those
mixing
local
Mountain Dew
tacos
flavors at random.
Oh yeah. And we realized that the only way this would work is if we don't fight Vasily and we try and have a conversation with him. And because we can talk to him a few minutes time, we eventually learn everything about him. And we have just Groundhog Day it.
Groundhog this day.
We just get him to do different villain speeches until we learn everything about him as a person.
And then we could just say, Vasily, your grandmother wanted to love you, but she could not because of her strict upbringing. She was afraid to get too close to you. If you go to her village back in the Ukraine, you two can be forgiven. The password on her computer is Gorbachev 38, and so we do that, and that breaks it. And so what we learn, the valuable life lesson we learn is people can change if they want to change. If you just keep hitting doing the same thing over and over again and not changing, then you're not really growing as a person. But you can change if you want to change. But sometimes it helps to have friends help you. So yeah.
You know what? Give yourself an extra Benny for doing an audience request to work in a Doritos Locos Taco into your pitch. I support it. And so Vasily is gone. So I would like for you to roll persuasion on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is my persuasion? I have persuasion at a 6.
And
so
don't forget your wild die.
Yeah.
The taco bathroom is clean. Ready for that. That.
Never.
Oh, no.
Never.
Funny motherfucker.
Why isn't it rolling? Oh, there we go. It exploded.
We have analog dice, Ross.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not.
Or if you want, I could record you an audio cassette of me saying random numbers, and then you just plop that into a tape deck, and there's your RNG.
Perfect. How'd the roll go?
I definitely succeeded. I got a 6. I'm rolling my second die to explode it.
Oh, shit.
Dicebot is being very slow tonight. I'm not sure why. We roll on a different server.
It's not a sharp-edged Dicebot is the problem.
Yeah, apparently.
Scientific Dicebot.
Yeah.
Sharp-edged dice. The time cube of random number generators.
8.
All right.
So that was an 8. Yeah.
That's a hit with a raise. So as Vasily is going to leave, no longer in the battleship Potemkin form, Bastille does sort of take a drag of an unfiltered cigarette, and he takes a look at Luke, and underneath like the brim of his like little cabbie hat and track suit, he looks at you and goes, "The you are looking to kill Brad Halcyon, huh?"
Yes, that would be correct.
All right. So it's easy to kill Brad Halcyon. So this is nothing. This is not the voice. So to kill Brad, simply you must turn off the ARIS. You understand?
Turn off the iris.
No.
ARIS. Okay.
ARIS. It is in the building, in one of the uncharted floors.
Uncharted floors, is that?
Uncharted. Fuck you. Unmapped.
Is
Uncharted.
that near the top or at the bottom?
Puts the cigarette out and leaves.
Dude, let the dude go see his grandma.
We'll be right back. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right, Angelo. What's Angelo's very special episode?
My episode is both a tournament episode and a crossover.
Fuck!
So there is a martial arts tournament in town, in Viridian? New Viridian?
New Viridian.
Okay.
New Viridian.
You're correct.
Yeah, I got it.
Nailed it.
So there is a martial arts tournament in New Viridian, and Angelo decides to enter himself to get better. He wants to get, and he also wants to show off because he's arrogant.
He wants to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's him, and there's another guy there. His name is Ruben Musashi, and he is another like acclaimed martial artist who has come to town for this tournament.
Hold on, pause. Pause. Is Angelo an acclaimed martial artist?
He is
As you said, another.
Oh. I mean, it's a big like world martial art tournament type thing. Mm-hmm. I assume that there are martial artists from and you know, Angelo is up there. He's good at what he does.
Okay, so he is ranked. He could have been in the Olympics if everywhere else in the world wasn't destroyed in the Great Uprising.
Yeah, if the Olympics still existed.
Yeah. Okay.
So they basically, you know, they both work their way up the ranks, and it gets down to like the finals, and it's going to be Ruben versus Angelo. When they're interrupted by a gigantic, muscular shark man known as the Marshall Sharkist.
No, and giving me shit, and you come out with that. You come out swinging with that.
Sure.
He looks like the logo for Maui's and Sons.
The Great White Black Belt?
Talking about?
No, I fucking have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Okay, so he's got like the green triangle and the pink dot. He looks like a Doug Funny title card.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay. Oh shit, I see this fool. Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's fucking radical.
He's a big, muscular shark man that comes out of the sea to fight in the tournament. So me and Ruben have to team up, and it turns out that Ruben is a demonic powered superhero known as Demono Man.
Of course. Yeah. We have demons now, of course.
Yes. So he has come from his home, be that another dimension or
hell?
Whatever.
Is it hell?
Sure, whatever. I don't care. It's another show on the network, okay?
Okay. Now you're thinking.
Yeah. See? So we team up to and defeat the Marshall Sharkist. And at the end, when Angelo and Ruben they face off. It's sort of a was it Rocky 2 or 3 where it's the freeze frame ending where you don't actually find out who wins.
Rocky
It's that.
I think that's 2.
No, that's 3. That's got to be 3 because 2 is
It's
Drago.
Apollo Creed again.
Rocky wins.
No, Drago's 4.
Yeah, Drago's 4.
Yeah, Drago's
Okay.
4.
It's Apollo Creed, whatever Mr. T's
Clubber
character
Lang.
is called, and then Ivan Drago.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
3. It's 3. Now we've solved that mystery.
Yeah,
we don't actually
very
find out who
important.
wins, but along the way, Angelo learns to be less arrogant and less of a hoity-toity asshole because he has met somebody who is his equal and has kind of helped him become a little bit more humble.
Okay. This sounds like it's gonna. Okay, first off, writer Noah, I feel like you need to understand just how much budget we're gonna have to put into this episode. Like, we need a demon, we need a shark man, and we need to do a bunch of physical stunts. Our insurance premiums are going to be
It's mostly going to be me
exactly the
and
stunts for the tournament. It's through the roof.
Like a location, like it's a whole. You have to rent a gym.
Yeah.
Or something.
We have to rent a
No, we go down
scale
to the
replica
beach.
of the world tournament from Dragon Ball. Like,
it's
alive.
beachside.
That's
oh, okay.
We go down to the boardwalk.
Woo! Okay. Good.
Just get some bodybuilders,
Yeah.
We can change the watercolor to neon and
Most of the
post
tournament
and-
happens in most of the tournament happens in either like montage or
Okay.
it's stuff going on, like it's mostly focused on me and the gang behind the scenes while the rest of the tournament goes on. So we just hear like noises. We can just play
Also,
sound effects.
Okay. Yeah.
Also, don't forget how much the modern Toku series rely on green screen.
That's true. That's true. Bad CG and green screens. You know what? We're not making a costume for the Marshall Sharkist. Bad CGI like the goddamn mecha from Forza. Like, that's it. Keep it affordable.
Yeah.
And so
The power dizer, you mean?
yeah, I do. So this to me smacks of either athletics or spirit. To me, it's got to be one of those. Because spirit's like, I'm learning, I'm growing as a person. Athletics is like, I'm punching, I'm kicking as a person.
Oh no, it's got to be spirit because tournament arcs are never about the fists.
Spirit it is. Angelo.
Oh. 8.
Oh, shit. What is your spirit?
6.
I see now. And so, with your 8, which is a hit with a raise, oh my god. The Marshall Sharkist. What's his origin story? Does he work for Prognosticorp or is he an enemy of Demano Man?
Let's say he's an enemy of Demano Man who has come after him through an underground demon portal in the sea.
All right. Oh, all right.
Yeah, he just comes up out of the water onto the beach.
Well, all right. I like this. So Demano Man, maybe at the end of the episode, because Angelo's going to do so good, maybe Demano Man tells Angelo that Brad Halcyon's soul is already condemned to hell.
Ooh.
And that he's trying to rewrite the future to avoid hell. But there's a lot of ways that it could go down. And so he gives him like a burning mark or something that'll flare up when future's about to change or whatever. How's that sound?
Okay.
A plot device. Everyone gets possessed.
yeah.
You know what? And we'll
Just
retcon that.
You can make new figures, little collectible
Yeah,
things
yeah.
of whatever that mark is. Oh yeah.
And so here's what we're going to do. Angelo gets like a fiery form now from Demano Man. Randall has the Sabento and Etarian model. Luke, we're going to go back because we haven't started shooting this yet. We're going to give Luke attachable Battleship Potemkin armor that sort of grants him like a big bulky upgrade, like a super weapon or something. Let's see what we can do for Marshall. Marshall! Well, that was just a big cigar smoke into your face, Aaron. What episode you pitching for me, Mr. Karsten? You're the showrunner.
Well, yeah, I gotta let everybody do the building elements too. But this is mainly for the summer movie that we attached to the rest of the penultimate episodes before we get to it. So now we can bring in elements of.
Oh, wait, that also means movie-specific forms and.
So movie-specific forms, everything.
Marshall, if you can work in a movie-specific form that is gained and then lost within the same movie, so we don't have to keep the costume for the TV show, you'll get an extra Benny, okay?
And we got that in here, too. So, because, again, the movies are supposed to be giving us closure on things, but also for the fact that we need to be able to, get a lot of exposition out that we can't get in the normal season. That's the biggest part of it. And also adult collectibles, because we can produce stuff on the premium side that the adult collectibles will go nuts for.
Oh, yeah. We can get some of those good figures. All right. Yeah.
So the story, which I'm tentatively calling Farther Where Art Thou Soul, is...
All right. We can workshop it.
Yeah, or it was my dad, the moirai drone. That's the only thing I can get.
Hold on. Soulstorm.
But the two things that we're thinking of, one, Marshall is just weeks and weeks of fighting. He's been teaming up because each of these stories can link back into the nice team-ups that we've had before. He's exhausted. He's supposed to be visiting his dad. He does so on his mom's behest, but the hospital is attacked by a... by
Pac-Man.
No, Pac-Man. They already took that right now. We have a doctor's whose destiny core has been taken out, called the Surgeon General. So, and
that's a good name. That's a good name.
Does he throw little pills?
He's throwing pills at everything too. It's really awful, and that's our social commentary as well. That only the grown-ups will get. But so as we're going through with this fight, Marshall, of course, literally...
Sorry, someone in the chat's name is Dildo Gaggins. I haven't seen that before. It's fucking funny.
Okay.
An internet classic.
Yeah. Anyway, as he's... it's like...
God damn it, Ross!
I was in celebration of our new viewer.
For our new friend.
Well,
thanks for the follow, Dildo.
Yeah.
Dildo, what are your
his father?
What are your pronouns so we don't misgender you? I'm sorry. Keep going, Aaron.
That's okay. That's like he has to transform in front of his mother because she's in imminent danger, as well as father who's in a coma. She ends up finding out about this, so giant mystery revealed. But as she's defending him, his father's kidnapped. So he's off somewhere. The Surgeon General takes him off, and he has to team up with the rest of the team as well to be able to track him down, which they do find at another secret location, which we actually discover is run by it's like a very low rent backup of Nouveau, so that we're kind of going as a bronze Nouveau.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is we get to just recolor the old armor.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. You're going to make it big in Hollywood.
I know. But we make this dramatic.
What cartoon character am I parodying? I know it's like a cartoon character. I cannot fucking name it.
I think the cigar chomping like Itchy and Scratchy executive.
Yeah.
I never watched Simpsons, but that seems accurate.
Pretty close, though.
That's the archetype, if you remember.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But no, continuing on from that. But yeah, basically what we're getting into is that there is a larger fight to stop her. We actually find out that she is trying to reintroduce his dad's destiny core back in, which is altered, creating a larger, horrifying moirai monster called Kentstrophacy. So
one more time.
Kentstrophacy. I can't say. I would try to do it as important.
We might want to get one that rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, it didn't work as well as I said, but it's Cat Brooklyn. So, but anyway, so it's a horrible monster. He can't really fight it off on his own. He has to enlist the help of it. But here's where the stinger comes in. They do defeat the robot. He can't do the killing blow because it's his own dad. But he knows that there is one link to bring him out. Randall still has the last shard of Atarian's soul left as Sabento.
Oh, yeah.
The reason why Atarian was always in the family is because he and his father were, old Marine buddies. So they brought them into the family, and it's one of the bonds. So using the powers, channeling from, it's like the Tron Rangers, Sentai Trongers, they link Randall and Marshall's Destiny drivers or to his, and basically have a heart-to-heart out in a soul. So one thing, whole green screen, it's simple. We don't have
just
to
like
do
a
anything.
Void. Easy.
Yeah, green screen void!
Green screen
And
void!
After they've reconciled, they
Green screen
immediately
void.
come out of it. They that's like Kent and his Marshall and his father basically merge forms for one round, creating a new golden form. One where he has accepted his artistic lifestyle. So basically, it is a musical in style flugelhorn suit.
Okay.
Ultimate
Now-
flugel form.
Now, is this one going to show up in the show proper, or is this the one we're losing?
Oh, this is the one
No,
we're
it-
losing. This is
Okay.
the one.
Yeah,
this is the one that is the premium one. So
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, this is
It's
the
gonna fall
movie-only
apart
Ultra form that there's
it's
no
gonna fall
reason
apart
not to use
2
again.
seconds
but-
after we stop using it.
Excellent. Okay, it's held together with bubble gum and duct tape. Excellent. Give me... What role do you think this episode would encompass?
Since it is the teaming up on that, it is everything that he needs it to be. It's basically a large amount of planning, and I would say, actually, yeah, I know what it's going to be on this one. It's going to be it's his weakest thing, but since he can be a little more persuasive in his when talking to others, he can actually, especially with his mom, because that's who he's actually convincing his father to. I would actually say persuasion, although that's only a D4. But if we could have maybe the one-time movie upgrade to 6, so
No, you can eat glass, and you can roll out a D4, and I respect your gumption.
okay, I had to try. So all right.
I'm sorry.
okay.
That was very aggressive of me. You can eat sand. It's like glass, but less sharp.
But silly right now, we do have the wild die on this one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So okay. Anyway, I got a 4 on it. So hey,
Success!
What did you get? Did you get a 4 on the 4?
I got a 4 on the D4.
Didn't
Oh, that
you-
explodes.
That explodes.
Yes, all right,
Roll
right.
again.
Let's make that an 8 and 9 total.
What? What? I've never had a
You
D4
don't know
be
what
that
music
cooperative.
means to my life, Dad. And as
Hit
my
the-
life as a hero.
Hit with the raise. The audience is going to cry so hard at that void scene. Like, there are going to be children in the theater who are inconsolable at the TGI Fridays, like, in an hour, and their parents are just going to be driven up the wall.
It'll be scored
Excellent
entirely
job.
by Flugelhorn.
This is the Optimus Prime death of our generation.
I was just gonna say that.
Extremely. We get an Orson Welles hologram to play your dad. That's why we did the void. We needed the budget.
Okay, fair enough.
So hit with the raise. I think that what that's going to do, Marshall, because everyone else is getting an upgrade, I think that this is going to give Marshall that Flugelhorn Symphogear upgrade. Like,
Yes.
I think that that's going to stick. Because it was so successful that we literally were pressured by the studio to keep it. Otherwise, we'd be in trouble.
Can I call it Flugel form?
Yeah, of course you can. Orson Welles hologram is worth the whole budget. Ah, French. Champagne. Oh, my God. So, with that, we come to an end on all of these episodes. 7, 8, 9, 10. And the finale, Well, actually, 10 is a movie. So technically this is episode 10 with one OVA, even though it's not animated. And so what we are going to do...
V-cinema would be what they call it.
Oh, shit, for real?
Yeah.
I never knew that. And so episode 10, just a nice little bow on top. We couldn't quite make it all the way to 12 episodes like most anime, but we didn't make it to 1,000 episodes like most toku. So with that, the city of New Viridian has been thrown into a sense of unease. The media has completely turned against all of these new visored fighters, these heroes trying to stop a threat that most people don't even know exists yet. And we find all four of you in the very familiar, colorful, and angular Taco Bell Taco Bell rebuild? Taco
Yes.
Bell
Rebuild of Taco
Bell. Thank you. I was trying to find a
Taco
way
Bell
to work it together.
3.33 end of taco.
You cannot crunch wrap. And so it's all of you.
Baja Blast.
Baja is in parentheses.
And so, fuck.
I gotta add a lot more sounds to the soundboard. There's like...
all of you find yourselves in there alongside the Zuber driver Lidl, who has become part of the camaraderie, the group. HBO 1983 intro, who is Luke's like friend and agent.
God damn it!
What's up, everybody?
And so,
Yay!
And so, in addition, this little room has sort of grown. Two of the workers, who I'm not going to name because I don't feel like it, that you saved and showed up at the end of last session, have been joining you here as like your coordinators for like what small group you've managed to build together. This is by no means a large revolution or anything like that. It is probably all said about 25 of you at the end of the day. And you are the only ones with transforming powers. Yeah, it's somewhere to start.
Superpowers.
And so Lidl goes, okay, so like just wanting to touch base, really see what's going on. Has anybody who's familiar with electronics finished deciphering the information that you all got where you found these two? Does anybody have that? Also, thank you for the bits, Lost Carol. The next penny that is spent goes to me. Marshall, please roll electronics.
I will do so.
Baka and Blast.
Oh, man.
Baja and I was going to say Loco and Dorito, but Baja and Blast.
You know
is
what?
better.
Baka and Blast works too.
Hold on, if we're making Evangelion
No, Baja.
puns, no, Baka. If we're making Evangelion jokes, then whatever our Asuka stand-in is has to call you the Baka Blast. Like,
I believe that would be Lidl.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
no, I think Lidl's too likable.
I went ahead, spent the Benny that I got, and we have a
I get a free Benny.
Okay.
So how'd you
Well,
do?
everyone started with 3.
Everyone
so-
starts with Marshall. You start with 4 in it,
Four.
plus the one that you got at the
Yeah, so
beginning.
I just-
Everyone who
yeah.
I didn't give a Benny to get an extra Benny. Like,
Oh yeah.
there you go. Everyone was very funny.
So, yeah, I spent that, and I have a 4 on electronics.
Okay. So please roll.
Oh, no, I
Oh,
rolled
you
a 4.
got a 4. Oh, okay.
I failed the first roll, I spent a Benny, and I rolled a 4, sorry.
So no, that's okay. So as you've been sort of deciphering this over the course of the beginning of this episode, like, you know, you're sort of over the monitors of the tablets, and actually you're rich. You probably have like a hollow interface that you're interacting with. Very, very easy on the budget. Just and some lights where your fingertips are.
The
Very
rest of us
easy
are
tracking.
working on an old cash register.
Well, no, we haven't
No,
plugged
it's
into
an-
HBO Intro 1983, so...
You're working on like one of those old Nintendo 64 display cases where you could do the demos at the
It's the
restaurant.
Pokemon Snap one. That's what it is.
Got an SNES with Mario Paint plugged in, and I've got the mouse.
I'm sitting in the background helping HBO Intro 1983 weld a power glove to his spine for some reason.
It's so bad.
Not to his arm. I don't know.
It's so
bad. No problem.
And so, Marshall, with your 4, you're finally starting to make sense of what the Tron, oh, Jesus Christ.
Trongers.
The Trongers told you. On the blueprints in C2 Novo, I'm stumbling all over my words tonight. On C2 Novo's documents that you all managed to get from her terminal, there are a lot of floors that are like unlisted. 500 to one of the players. Dealer's choice. Is that a Benny? All right, I'll roll the D4. Aaron, you get a Benny.
Oh, thank you. Thank
And
you.
so, you, as you're sort of studying this map intently, you spot that there are 3 distinct chunks of the Prognosticorp headquarters that do not have layout information or like floor plans or anything. It just shows the perimeter of the building. And that is the 25th to 30th floors, the 60th to 70th floors, and the highest floor, the 105th floor, because that is apparently the office of Brad Halcyon, who is actually Halcyon Facade, the villain who has been endangering so many
every
people.
time I hear that out loud.
What? Look, we uncovered that one early.
I know. I love Halcyon.
Die! And so I'm gonna kill Luke. It's gonna be great.
You're just egging him on.
You know what it is? Ross, I expected from Ross, the dude who runs his own podcast, to be like, I don't want to have any complicated audio. I'm gonna behave. But no. And so
Ross has been drinking. It's
this is so Ross's problem. And so
bots aboard.
And so those are all of the floors that you see that are not fully mapped out.
The known unknowns.
So we know from that
Unknowns.
So we know from that clue that he's the way to kill him or the way to stop him is in one of those 3 areas, right?
That seems like, based on what Potemkin said, that seems to be correct. Like, apparently that is where ARIS is located. Randall,
we need to stop ARIS. That's how we go.
Yes. So Randall, you have basically through your collaboration in your crossover episode, you have learned that ARIS is feeding all possible outcomes in all future timelines to Halcyon Facade at all times. And that is why it was so impossible to lay a finger on him.
So that's what's leeching all my bandwidth.
What they did give you, however, Randall, was basically like spoofed versions of themselves on like a floppy disk.
Yes!
And they said that
Let me get my zip disk.
If you put this floppy disk in to ARIS, like if you can get to where she is located, they will shut her down.
They're going to go and fight the Master Control Program.
So basically what this will give you, Randall, is a D12 in hacking to shut down ARIS if you were in the room with her.
Ooh, yeah.
Can we copy that floppy?
No.
Ah.
It contains souls.
Read only, baby.
There's no alpha fork. There's no alpha forking in Savage Worlds, Aaron.
Yeah,
Not
Aaron.
yet.
Not yet. Angelo, what have you been doing to contribute to the preparations?
What's weird?
That's a very good question
Yeah.
that I don't really have an answer for.
I'm looking to take things from anybody. Like, what have you been doing? We
How
know
many
that
people do we have?
about
25,
30.
give or take.
25, 30, yeah.
I want to basically just kind of be trading people in anybody that doesn't know how to fight. Fight.
Oh, there we
Do
go.
you
Power to
have-
the people.
Do you have battle?
I have a D4 in battle.
Can you give me battle?
Sure, I could do that.
We got Benny's, don't forget.
Oh, that's a 4. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
What?
7.
Oh, so close. So close. What a shame. Hate to see it. With a 7, I would say that you have gotten a lot of these people to at least be proficient with like pistols and, pipe wrenches or actual literal pipes.
Yes.
Like you have given them a little bit of the knowledge that they're going to need to smash a robot up with a pipe. And it's they've
The
come
Metro
a long
City
way.
Specials.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
Get yourself
And,
a nice bit of pipe, like a foot-long, heavy-duty chain.
Chain.
You'll be okay.
Hey, Lidl, do you know anywhere where we can steal a bunch of pipe wrenches? I mean, appropriate.
Do I?
Yeah. You want to go steal a bunch of pipe wrenches?
Yeah, they're learning pipe wrench foo from Angelo.
Okay. Who wants to come with me and help me steal all these pipe wrenches then?
Ooh, I want to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally in.
Sure. All right. So Luke and Randall, let's go. Marshall, think about what you're doing to contribute to the cause and the plan. Randall and Luke, I would like for both of you to please give me either a stealth or a thievery check.
All right.
I will say this: thievery nets better rewards because I don't expect many of you to have it.
Can I use athletics? Because I can parkour.
Got a 4.
You know what? Because you have parkour, I will let you apply the +2 from parkour to your stealth check. How's that sound?
Okay. All right.
Ooh, Mitch, that's a good idea.
15 on stealth.
Well,
Fuck.
I mean, I got a 4, but
A 4's good. Hey, Luke, you did good, buddy. And so Luke, you do manage to go and sort of help them get just a bunch of lead pipes from one of the long abandoned building husks on the outskirts of New Viridian. These buildings are so old and shitty that they're made of gray concrete, and they're not sleek black.
There's
with
a sort of
neon
a
trim.
Brutal aesthetic, would you say?
Some would say that yes, there is a brutal aesthetic. In fact, some would say that the aesthetic is so brutal that the pipes are square.
Oh, so brutal.
What did you even say?
it was brutalism.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
And so you get a bunch of these 90-degree elbowed rectangular pipes, these really brutal pipes that are going to
both rectangle pipes.
Randall,
Woo!
you did really good. I assume you want to risk it for the biscuit?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Ooh, next player's damage roll bumps up by 1 die size. Thank you, Corwin, for the bits. Jeez, oh my god, thank you so much. Let me make a note of that. +1 size. Player damage. So, Randall, how big do you want to go? Let me break it down like this. Do you want to go and steal a bunch of pipe pistols, like zip guns? Do you want to steal a bunch of modern firearms, or do you want to go try and steal a bunch of lasers?
Wait, no. That's lasers are cool.
Lasers. Oh, cutting edge technology. They're so easy to use too.
Oh, I don't trust it.
Lasers will require 1 additional roll.
3 bennies. What could go wrong?
That's true. What could go wrong? Except for a critical fail.
All right, let's get us some lasers.
All right, so lasers. Before you roll, hold on. You have discovered through some of your preparations and whatnot, you have uncovered that there is an experimental lab. And in that experimental lab, I will accept names from the chat for this experimental lab. They have been working on what appears to be some sort of like hard light projection system. Now, originally it was going to be used for concerts so that they could bring Tupac back. But
we could use it to project the actual HBO 1983 intro.
I mean, yeah, what they've decided to do instead is to project hard light bullets into dissidents.
Yeah,
but
that's also bad.
You know, they got bought out by a military contract. You know how it goes. And so,
then we are stealing the shit out of that.
So, in the Cerberus company's vault is this. Do you have what skills do you have that aren't stealth? Cerberus dynamics.
Fighting, healing, intimidation, repair, survival.
Oh, geez.
Survival.
I mean, Lidl's with me too, if that helps.
That's true.
Jeopardy music. That would be a good sound effect. I should have that.
Yeah. Jeez, Ross.
Let's go with...
I don't feel immersed.
Let's go with you hate to see it, but let's go with stealth again. This is gonna be a little bit of a sneak boy mission. This roll has a -2 penalty.
Oh shit! Come on, dice. I'm gonna spend a penny and re-roll that shit.
Now, don't forget, if you roll snake eyes, that's a critical failure.
No, it just wasn't any successes.
Good.
God damn, again?
Uh-oh.
I got an extra. Can I spend one more, Benny?
Absolutely.
Okay, then I'm switching out these dice. That one was not doing me good. All right. Come on. I believe in you.
God damn it, Ross.
I heard a shit and not like a good.
No, I don't make it. I don't crit fail, but I don't make it.
Okay. How badly did you fail?
Well, I guess total? It was a 3.
Okay. Oh, brutal. With that -2, that -2 can be fucking brutal. Yeah. So with the 3, I'm not gonna totally take everything away from you because you were
if I can also just
cause.
Yeah. If I can't get away with the good shit, I can at least sabotage the other people from having access to them.
Ooh, you know what? I like that. Not only do you manage to get away with some of the good shit, like let's say you manage to get away with enough firepower for like maybe 5 to 8 of the people of the dissidents. You managed to destroy the Cerberus Dynamics outpost as well, so that way they won't be able to continue to weaponize hologram technology. So you do get out. You've spent enough. I want to reward that. Well done. And so, Marshall, what's your contribution to the cause?
Since we have the new a side effect of the new form that he discovered during,
Flugel form, you mean?
Yeah, Flugel form. So
say the whole name.
Yeah, Flugel form. Is that it does seem to break people out of the stupor that they have in ARIS, but it usually is in very close. It has to be in close proximity. So his idea is to see if he can link some of the at least the PA systems around the city and together in order to make sure that...
I bet HBO 1983 could help you with that.
We were thinking about that too, but we need to sneak him around to do that. So I'm basically wanting to stealth around the city in order to link up all of those systems if I can.
So what I'm going to say here is that ARIS doesn't have this effect on people. ARIS like people like ARIS. They are willing to be comfortable and complicit with some of the horrors that ARIS represents. But I like the idea. Let's say that instead of affecting people who like ARIS, it affects people who have had their destiny cores removed. It sort of helps them get a little bit of their energy back. How's that sound? So rather than stealth, give me performance.
Okay. And luckily enough, I rearranged my skill set for the last time, realizing that was needed. All right. And that rolls at a deep.
You don't have the Carly Rae Jepsen horn, do you?
No, not yet. I mean, I've only just got the Stream Deck a few days ago, so.
And my trumpet is not cleaned out, so I can't play it right now.
If you played a trumpet on fucking stream, I would come to your house and kill you.
Kill each other.
Yes, exactly. You heard the robot.
Thank you, Ross.
So now I know what to need to do for the next time. So thank you. With that, I'm gonna go ahead. I get a 4. So
okay. So you do Carly Rae Jepsen hit that beautiful sousaphone or whatever the fuck your instrument is. And, yeah. I'm not a Philistine. And sure enough, you managed to get a few of these people who were sort of lost and adrift back sort of in control of their own body. I'm not going to say that that's going to have a direct impact yet, but
okay.
But don't worry. There's a device. Has anyone seen Hamlet 2? I keep saying there's a device, and almost no one gets it.
Sorry.
No, I know. Look,
Kyle,
it's a bad movie.
Also, Kyle, don't threaten me on musical instruments, because technically I have one right here.
No.
I'll kill you. What did I say? I said I'll kill you. I'll kill you, boy. I'll
Come
kill
on,
you
Midwest.
dead.
Come on.
I'll kill you dead.
Yeah.
So, you've all reconvened. New powers. With everything that you've gathered, Randall is kind of fucked up, currently being treated by HBO 1983 Intro, who has sort of replaced some of the inner mechanisms of his fingers. Remember, the see-through, like, Game Boy Color fingers that he has. And he has sort of loaded them up with like analgesic gels and like the equivalent of like Bacta that he can sort of inject into people. HBO 1983 Intro has sort of become like a field medic type.
Nice.
All right, don't flinch. These burns are pretty bad, but
Through laser burn. Did I tell you that?
yes, many times.
It's so cool.
And boom, like, yeah, Noah, yes, raise your hand. Yes, in the back of the class.
How many other robot people are there in this setting?
A lot, like a lot.
I'm just
Cyborg.
Okay.
It's a different
It's just
thing.
like the longer
Super
time
common.
goes on, the more and more like weird HBO 1983 Intro becomes to me. And I just want to make sure that there are other like people who are just like full body cyborgs in the set.
Yes, absolutely. Like there are some. No, Batosai.
I mean, I'm not convinced that Lidl isn't made of solid steel, but that's
There's
a personal
some-
question, and I'm not going to ask her unless she brings it up.
Bato.
Bato, thank you. I knew I was close. Yeah, Lidl definitely has like augmentations. Like, let's say that she has like a metal plate, like sort of like on the side of her head that sort of like bolted in there. Angelo, you sort of strike me as the type who doesn't have like visible augmentations, but most people have augmentations.
Okay.
Super common. That said, HBO 1983 Intro is a fucking weirdo because all of his are probably like homebrew and made of like Game Boy Colors. So
All the way down.
There might be an N-gauge in there somewhere.
There are a few. His heart is a Dreamcast because the Dreamcast will never die. And
even if it's not where his heart would go, his heart is still that Dreamcast.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
He's a virtual on.
Yes, exactly. And so you're all sort of surveying this information, and Lidl sort of says, "So I don't want to like be the one who like bears the bad news, right? But how we gonna get in? Because it looks like on the top floor that sumbitch is just like all turrets, just the whole thing. So like flying all the way up probably won't work. Also, she sort of gestures at the 4 people who can't transform into something that can fly. So like, what's the angle of approach?
Well, I mean, I imagine we're probably going to have to get in there, like the 4 of us, and like disable security somehow so that the rest of you can come in without them, having their fucking cheap ass leg up.
Okay. So then I guess... No,
the turrets are a big thing. The turrets are a thing right now, but I could act as a distraction since I do have light.
Throwing yourself in front of bullets.
Well, yeah, in this case, the army usually could take it, and kind of want to see how fast I can go.
I mean, have you seen the turrets? I want to stress that it looks like they fire rounds that are wider than your torso.
That's.
I'm not saying you can't do it. You're allowed to do it. But if you get hit, that's it.
Have you seen Angelo flex? I mean, his torso's pretty wide.
Well, 1, we don't know where security is, so we need more information on the building itself.
Yeah.
And 2, do we know if any buildings if there are any type of aircraft or flying cars or anything are allowed to fly near that building? Because we could always Trojan horse a flying vehicle and use that, or Trojan horse 2 vehicles. 1 just load up with explosives, ram those into the turrets. The other one goes in,
So question 1, where do we get explosives? Question 2 is more of an answer. And the answer is, from what we've observed, it's really only Halcyon's private car that has access to the top.
Okay.
I'm not saying we can't, but I'm just saying we got to source explosives. We got to source a flying car. Marshall's family's rich. Maybe he has a flying... Do you have a flying car?
Several, actually. I don't like them because they're ostentatious. But
that's one down. The other missing option is the explosives. I'm good with whatever. I just don't want to be in the exploding
not at the
car.
top? Like, are there any ones allowed lower?
Yeah, but most of the stuff gets sort of brought in ground floor, and then if we look at the maps here, and she sort of like pulls up the maps, it looks like they offload everything onto a turbo lift, and then it zips between the floors that it needs to offload onto.
Okay.
Service elevator. I like it.
Explosives, I might have an angle on with...
because of your movie stuff.
Yeah, pyrotechnics at work.
Oh shit, that sounds tight.
So I might be able to see if I can't snag some stuff. It probably won't be anything too high power, but it might be enough.
I bet we could set it off with lasers.
Well, wait, what about not even necessarily ramming it into the turrets, but like flying it near the turrets and then setting off enough pyrotechnics to blind their sensors? And then our other vehicle could go in during the fireworks show, essentially.
Oh, wait a minute.
I should point out.
Yeah.
Well, this can actually work as a flyby.
So, so we get the pyrotechnics, we load them up. Flying car A flies up, detonates the fireworks, ducking and weaving to last as long as possible. At the same time, car B flies in, aiming at the floor that we have. No, the security's on. We go in there, take out security. Then the rest of us can come in through the ground floor, and then we will fight our way up.
It's not a bad idea.
So let's see if we can get the explosives first.
All right, Angelo, can you find some explosives?
Yeah, let me see what I can do.
Okay, Angelo, now how are you going to try and requisition these explosives? Are you just gonna like, do you know somebody, or are you just gonna take them?
Okay, so I'm on the stunt crew, which means I'm gonna have I'm probably gonna at least know some of the the technicians on set.
Yeah, the pyrotechnic people,
Yeah.
in charge of-
Especially when we have to do stuff where they light me on fire or I explode,
or you have to walk away from an explosion without looking at it.
While
That
on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, those times where I'm in a car and they have to make the car explode while I'm in it. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to them and be like, "Hey, man, where do you keep the bombs?"
Hello, fellow youth. Yeah.
So like putting down the bite of like the pastrami sandwich that he's eating. What?
I need some flashy pyrotechnics.
Okay, yeah, no, that's what I thought that I heard you say, but I will repeat myself. Let me swallow this little bit of pastrami. Hold on. What?
I need
Why? Right. Okay, yeah, okay. So, new question. The next W is why?
Why?
Why? Yeah.
I'm working on my own reel. I'm trying to start up a little business.
I'm starting to see why Angelo's not the guy in front of the camera all the time.
That's not that thing.
All right, so we cut to commercial break. Angelo, fuck it. Just give me a persuasion roll. Fuck it.
I'm starting my own production studio. If it goes well, I've got room for people.
Roll persuasion.
The man says over his
Little
sandwich.
fourth wall breaking there.
That's gonna be a Benny.
Oh man, we're not
there
not
we go.
killing it.
9.
Oh.
Okay. Takes the last bite of the big sandwich. He just stresses this is like a cartoon sandwich.
A Dagwood
right here.
Yeah. It's a Dagwood. Yeah. Like shuffles it like a deck of cards. Ow. Okay. Sort of like puts the toothpick in his mouth. So, yeah, all right, I'll show you the stuff. Come on.
Okay.
So you got a raise, right?
Yes.
All right, so like we got like, thank you for the follow, Cryptic Astronaut. So Angelo, over here we got like, like the Toku, like sparks, like right, like you get hit by the toy sword and then
I'm not familiar with that genre.
the sparks. No one is. Nobody fucking likes it. And so, I mean, like this is probably what I could give you. And like you see, like in the corner of the room are just like demolitions grade explosives.
Yeah.
Help yourself. I'll make sure that the books look all right. All right.
I'll invoice you.
I need to stress this. He is explicitly gesturing at like the low grade like sparklers.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on. Help yourself.
Yeah.
Watching. Yeah, I'm watching you.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Okay.
some of these. So you union?
You know they abolished unions a decade ago, right?
How you feel about unions?
Sort of looks around.
What are you, a scab?
I mean, are you a scab?
No, man.
You work for like the agency?
Just saying.
Huh?
I'm trying to get my own production started. You gotta look out for each other, right?
Sort of rolls the toothpick over with his tongue and yeah, I think I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I'm gonna like slowly make my way towards the bigger stuff. So I'm saying if something were to happen where we could reestablish, some collective bargaining.
Oh, collective bargaining.
Yeah.
I read about those words once on the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, before they were banned.
Before it became a blacklisted word, yeah.
Yeah.
So, are you thinking of collecting a few other bargaining chips?
I am. We could make sure that,
his hand, like, you see it like, whoop, like cartoon, like grow out of the sleeve and like push down a red button that turns off the security cameras. Yeah? You have a car? Do you have a car to get out of here?
Yeah, we got a car. I'll page.
Me and Lidl.
Page Lidl.
Oh yeah, yeah. You page Lidl, and she just like backs it like directly through the loading bay that is not opened yet. Just
she turned through the door.
Yeah. She just sort of leans out. Hey, you got the bombs? Oh yeah, we got the bombs. We got the bombs. Let's load it up, Angelo. Let's blow this pop stand. And so you load up with your success with the raid.
Jimmy.
All right,
Jimmy Palooka. Yeah. You load up all of the
Teamsters have apparently
bombs.
joined the team.
Well, I mean,
What the bombs? Get the fuck
It's
down,
literally
get
in their name.
bombs.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, the Teamsters Union is looking to reunionize, and so I'll put the word out, and you drive off with Lidl, and like I need to stress this, she is going like maybe $120 in a 45. And it's just like the hydraulics on the car, the shocks are just gone. And every time the car jumps, you feel like this might be the time where one of the explosives goes off.
Angelo looks like Ryan Gosling in Drive, but Lidl is Ryan Gosling in Drive.
And so she drifts the corner and like pulls into the Taco Bell parking lot. And You've all sort of reconvened all together with this, and she goes, "Yeah, we got the bombs. Angelo got the bombs. I just drove."
I feel like
the drive-through speaker crackles. Yeah, that'll be pull right out the first window, please.
Yeah, all right. I'll bring them around to the first window. All right.
Is that the first window or the third window? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
No. The second first window, because the first window we don't use
Hold
anymore.
on, first second window or the second third window?
No, the second first window.
No, is that the one with the possum or is that the one with the rats? Sorry,
The possum is why we don't use the first window.
I'll go to the rat one. I'll go to the rat one.
Okay, yeah, the rat one. Okay.
And so, you pull into the refurbished Taco Bell that I guess has become the Resistance headquarters.
I feel like the phrase U-Haul full of bombs at a Taco Bell is like a million red flags.
We are on a watch list.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be fine.
And so everybody parks and offloads and says, "Yeah, we got the bombs. What's up?
Woo!
Woo! Angelo, high five! Angelo, high five!" And so you both
last happy hour.
high five. You take your Baja Blast and you all sit down. And she sort of says as she's like sipping out of the Godzilla plastic cup. So, what part of the building are we blowing up?
Oh yeah, security.
I wasn't paying attention.
I wasn't really either.
We could.
Someone said, "Get bomb," and I said, "Okay."
Yeah, no, we got that. So we loaded in a flying car, one of Marshall's flying cars, and then we try and hit the turrets with it, or we use it to take down security. We need to know more about the security of the building, I guess, like where it is and how to shut it down and that kind of thing.
Randall, in your mind, you hear very, very faintly.
I can be of assistance with that.
Oh, hey, that guy's still here. I thought you'd faded out by now. What's up?
No, I'm still here. They can't hear me, Randall. Master Marshall will be unable to understand.
No, I know. We talked about this in one of the episodes that we breezed through at the beginning of this session, I'm sure.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just, you gotta keep it up to date for some
No,
people
yeah,
who
we're
just start watching,
reminding
you know?
we're reminding the
every
audience in a
episode-
diegetically acceptable way.
Thank you. Every episode has to be at least a little
As
bit
you well know.
self-contained. Otherwise you've chosen no good. And so, what I'm saying, Randall, is that the turrets on the top floor are certainly a priority. But the issue that you might encounter is that is where Halcyon Facade is located. And if ARIS is shut down, that will be a death sentence.
Yeah. Hey guys, the Ghost Sabato voice says that the Halcyon Facade is his base.
Ghost.
A robot ghost. I'm not a science guy.
He's still there?
Yeah, no. He's quiet for a while, but I guess he's still around. He says hi.
Done when
and
No.
No.
Look, think of me like a fragment. It's a plot thread for season 2. Don't tell them about season 2, all right?
Yeah, we're seeding potential threads for sequel series. Anyway, not important. He says that Halcyon Facade's base is up there on the top floor with the turrets. So unless we turn off the ARIS future predicting thing, they will probably be able to make it the future where everyone gets killed by turrets. So that's probably not the first place we should go.
I don't know why that specific phrasing tickled me so.
I'm
future where everyone gets killed by turrets. It's true.
I mean,
nothing else.
In Hamlet, the plot was trying to find out if his father was killed by his uncle. In this one, it's trying not to be killed by turrets. It's a classic plot type. Yeah.
Classic Shakespearean.
Yeah.
So not being killed by turrets, like Portal.
So we should probably focus on
figure out where ARIS is. Yeah.
So we know. I'm assuming. Hey, Sabato, are you still in? Sabento, sorry.
No, it's all right. Yeah, I'm in the middle of crossword, but yeah, what's up?
No, I was just. ARIS isn't also on the top floor, right?
Oh no. Unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. It's one of the mid ones. Yeah.
Almost sure one of the mid ones.
Yeah. There's
that's what
there's
I figured.
two.
Okay,
so we
go back to your thing.
So there's 2 places we can look at. There's 2 areas of levels that are unmapped. So. We need to figure out what's on at least one of them, and we could figure out, if ARIS is on the other.
Well, I have an idea, Luke.
Yeah? HBO 1983 intro?
Play me in, Luke.
Oh, yeah.
So, here's my idea.
Kyle's in on the bit now!
What I think that I want to do is somehow connect these flying cars to Game Boy Advances with wireless link cables, and use those wireless link cables to direct them to attack the locations that you scout out for us. Shut it all down quickly.
Like the pagers, the infrared wireless Game Boy stuff won't show up on ARIS.
It's old school technology.
Yeah.
What do you think? That way we don't have to risk any manpower.
Yeah, shit, that sounds pretty tight. I actually kind of like it.
It's so good.
But again, we're not player characters, so we don't really get a say.
Man, I just got kind of lost in the music. Yeah, sure. What do I need to do?
So anyone who wants to assist in this would basically have to use electronics and repair. We would make it a dramatic task to get these cars fitted with the Game Boy Advances.
I
got repair.
A bonus to assist.
And I have electronics.
Electronics, repair. Okay, so there's 3 of you. Angelo, I assume you don't have anything?
Nope.
Okay, so the 3 of you... Okay, I've set the difficulty. Please tell me what skill you're rolling, and we will go from there.
Rolling electronics.
Electronics? All right. We're going for within 2 turns.
Angelo barely knows how his phone works.
Yeah, Angelo, you can just do whatever.
I send a Benny, but I get a 5.
Okay.
With an exploding 6, that is an 11.
11, so that's 2 successes.
And I'm using repair.
So we're hooking up a remote control to all the cars full of bombs.
Mm-hmm. I got a 4 on repair.
To hit
got it.
The roof?
To hit whatever floors need to be hit. Basically, you will have a fleet of remote-controlled explosive cars.
Yeah, and we're gonna make some entrance. We're gonna make some hard entrances.
I do need to let you know that all of the cars right now, it should be benefit because my dad collected something called DeLoreans. So
I've never heard of that.
Neither have I.
We can't afford those, and so the Honda Civics.
You can afford cardboard.
You're
solid,
welding,
reliable
and soldering. It gets you where you need to go, especially if where you need to go is packed with explosives into the side of a building. And you're all sort of got the goggles on and spraying. And so that first round is over. I'd like one more round from everybody. You have 4 successes so far.
Okay.
So, I'm just saying from a me, Noah perspective.
Yeah.
I just want to ride one of these bad boys in while I'm wearing, one of my armor suits.
Do you want to ride one that's full of explosives, or do you want to ride one that's going to be packed with people who are going to be infiltrating the building after the explosives go off?
He'll be like a hood ornament.
If we're flying it in, either I can jump. I've got a really good jumping armor that can fly.
Okay. All right. So you want to be on an explosive? Sure. Fine. Whatever. I'll allow it.
Episode. We got to make it exciting.
What could go wrong? So Luke, Randall, Marshall, how'd we do?
We got 1 success.
1 success.
4. Yeah. 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only got a 3. My repair skills failing me today.
Okay. So all right. Okay. Well,
maybe not. Maybe
you all did a great job. Nothing bad happens. You're positive that it's hooked up super well. Without a doubt. Angelo, Luke, Randall, and Marshall assure you that the one that you're going to ride in on is chef's kiss. It's fucking molto bene. Nothing's going to happen. You're fucking ready, bro.
Wait.
If this light keeps going off, just ignore it.
And so,
that's to check brake fluid. We don't need to worry about that anymore.
These flying cars have brake fluid.
It's air brake fluid.
No, Dad, no. Stop.
What? What's
It's
do?
okay.
Stop.
It's okay. It's okay. So, you all get ready, and everyone's gathered up, and the group has been gathered. All of the different people that you've managed to get together. And do you have anything to say before you set off on what is ostensibly a suicide mission?
Woo! Ooh! I like rousing speeches. I love rousing speeches.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stand up in front of everybody with a big old Godzilla cup full of a mixture of 50% Dr. Pepper and 50% Pepsi.
I need to stress this. Everyone is holding one of those Godzilla cups, the fucking sake cup before a battle that you break on the ground. Everyone's holding a Godzilla cup.
All right, comrades, fellow workers, friends, we are here today to bring the world back to us, to take our future back from the people up in the towers so that everyone is on the same level and we can make our own world. Who is with me?
We're with you! They begin to chant and cheer, and everyone seems super hyphy. Ooh,
We
Marshall.
don't need no leaders. We
And
are
the one
all
thing I do
leaders
is
here.
that I prepped before. We found one of the remaining Godzilla Taco Bell Chihuahuas that speaks, and I altered its voice box, putting it up to hooking it up to the PA, so it anytime I hit it, it goes, "Yo quiero revolution."
Okay, yeah, you know what? We'll allow it. And so,
Sorry.
and so the 4 of you set off. We swore a vow of friendship over
I don't have a
Godzilla
stream
cups
deck,
long
you
ago.
dicks.
And everyone at the end of this this big cheer, they all hurtle their Godzilla cups to the ground, and many of them just sort of bounce up harmlessly, but some of them do shatter into plastic splinters. All all of those collectibles are gone now, Luke.
No.
And
Like teardrops in the rain.
so, what is your plan of attack? Like, walk me through what's going to be happening here. Like,
Okay.
where each of you individually fit into it.
I'm going to be hood surfing on one of the non-explosive cars with, some of the people that we liberated.
Okay. Now, those people,
I'm going to be jumping in.
Are they
one
going
of
to
the
be
holes
coming
that
in
we left.
right away with you?
I'm gonna jump off as we do our first sort of pass to inspect the blast damages. I'll jump in, and whoever else is going in, like other transforming people, I assume, and have them loop back around and then come in after we do our ARIS shit.
Okay. So they are going to be the backup. All right.
I will be escorting Angelo's car to make sure, try to get through. And but I have
no.
Okay,
no metagaming.
No. Car's perfect, Marshall.
Yeah, it's great.
But no, I'll escort one of the other cars with the Game Boy S on my side to basically flying alongside with it in my flight form. So
okay, yeah, I love that. Luke,
I will also be my flying armor, my floral shop armor. So as I take to the skies heroically, as soon as the explosions hit, I transform into it and just shatter the windows and fly into it.
All right. So which floor cluster are you all targeting first?
Why don't we
do
just?
you want to
we all want
split
to hit
up?
the same one, or do we want to split up?
Yeah, because there's the 25th to 30th and the 60th to 70th. It's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
I'll take 60 to 70.
Okay.
Wait, who's going to have the
Honestly,
disc though? Actually, no. We should all be together because we need to.
Yeah, we should all stay
get the
together.
disc.
Because I got
So
the
we
disc,
should.
so
We should start at the 25th and work our way up.
If
I
it
agree.
matters to you, there are other ways to disable the system. Like,
yeah, but that's the plot device. We gotta follow the.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to
You know
make
what?
sure that there's a reason people will buy replicas of this.
Yeah.
You know what? You're right. I'm sorry, I forgot about the merchandising. That's my bad. All right. So the first cluster of floors on the 25th to 30th or the 60th to 70th. Which one?
25th, because we can work our
25th to
way
30th,
up.
yeah.
Work your way up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And so, very Ride of the Valkyries, you all begin to...
It's this. It's
So,
not Ride of the Valkyries.
Very fucking... What the fuck is the name of that... What is the actual name of that song, though?
No, that's the name of the album, I believe.
The
I think
album.
it's
No,
Macintosh.
it's Shop.
No, I think it is
Macintosh.
Floral Shop. It's
Look, if we're doing anything for our riding in music, it's going to be "Light Up the Night" by the Proto Men.
You know what? We
1 second.
got them. We got them on retainer. We're not going to play that music on this because then we're actually taking some shit. And,
But
and
play it
so-
in your mind's ear.
Play it in your mind's eye. Fucking maybe you and I can light up the night. Ooh. And so you
Available wherever
all
fine
fly
things are
in,
sold.
and as that first car hits Luke, you transform into your vaporwave aesthetic armor. Randall and Marshall, you fly in alongside of it. Angelo, you are coming in with the final car to really make sure that you break through this last part of the barricade.
It'll be great.
You said you wanted to do a sick backflip?
Oh,
Me? Yes.
Angelo. Did I say Marshall? I meant Angelo. Angelo.
Yeah.
yeah. It's Lisa Frank 420, by the way.
Nick. That's the perfect answer.
Fuck
Oh,
yes.
no.
Ross, you're kind of falling out of frame.
Oh,
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. It's
I was up there
okay.
checking shit. Sorry.
Yeah, but you're moving around. Okay. But yes, no, I want to as it hits, I'm gonna do a backflip and fly in after it's exploded.
Okay. And so I do need you to give me an athletics check, and I do need that to be at a -4.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Can I just spend a betting and say I'm good?
No. No.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
1 that's a 4. Hold on. I'm one of those. Let's try this again. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
6 plus
Minus
9 4. That's 5.
Fuck!
You made it!
Damn it!
Oh,
So
fucking cool.
the fucking car begins to like beep, 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 beep. It totally loses stabilization, and it absolutely begins to go off course, and it sort of flies upward and is about to hit in like the middle section between the two sections that you want to check out, but you nimbly manage to like backflip off of the wall, and then like with, let's say, like the high wind armor on you, like like run down the side of this like super lustrous building, and you like crash through with everybody else, and you all roll out totally transformed. You do some like gestures and pointing, and then immediately the people behind, like in the hallway, take out their MP5s and just begin to unload on all of you. But that's just not going to be enough. Let's run another dramatic task. This one is combat and searching related. So pitch me skills and tell me what you want to do. We have the opening scene, which is you're getting lit the fuck up.
I'm gonna fight.
Okay, understandable.
I'm using my high wind armor. So that's a pike. So it has a +1 reach, and it's one-handed, and it's mighty, and it has tripping.
Oh no. Okay, so go first and begin to just cleave through like
I'm just
the walls,
over.
pyramid heading your way through the entire building.
Oh no, he's just fighting dudes. I will be pyramid heading here in a second through the actual building.
9?
9 should be my number for tonight.
Yeah, so that's 2 successes as these people just like they're flying, they're doing backflips, the camera's really low, they're getting tripped, they're falling on the ground. Now, Randall, you said that you wanted to pyramid head, but you got big fists, so I have a feeling that here comes Vi. What do you want to do, Randall?
So this is the first time in game I will be using the form that I technically had all along, but debuted when I joined with Subento. And so it is the Solidarity armor, which protects my nearby allies. Everybody gets a +1 to parry and a +1 to toughness, everybody in the party. And I'll be using my direct action fist weapons, which is forceful plus piercing plus mighty. And I will be, let's say, opening doors to check rooms, looking for our security or ARIS stuff. So I'm just wall busting while just like glowing with strange mystical energy.
Okay, I'm gonna let it be one of 2 skills or traits technically. Would you like it to be just notice while you're just shrugging off gunfire, or would you like it to be vigor as you're just taking on bullets and just being a total sponge and protecting your allies?
Oh, we're gonna go vigor. I'm here to support my bros. And vigor does not get the other dice, right?
It does. It absolutely does.
Oh, it does? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Oh, it's combat stuff. Okay, yeah. Fair.
It's damage and running, basically. Those are the
damage and running. Things. Okay. Oh, God. All right. Let's roll it again. 12.
She's such a misfit. Always ready to roll. Just like it's comical how little you feel these. And like Luke, Angelo, and Marshall, when you are within like a couple yards of Randall, the bullets are like being like ablated off of you as well. Like there is this sort of like what does this armor like look like? Like what's the color palette that we're looking to sell?
It's actually very similar to my standard comrade armor, but instead it's covered in these it's basically its color palette is darkened substantially, and there are these strange shadowy spikes that come out of where the rivets would normally be. And,
Love that. Love that. we only have to modify the toy mold a little bit. And so in front of all of you are sort of like those penumbral like plates that are sort of like appearing where the bullets would hit you.
Yeah,
And
sometimes you hear Sabento laugh whenever a bullet ricochets.
And so, Luke or Marshall, what would you like to roll?
Well, I have like my rifle has an area attack. If we need to keep hitting a bunch of goons, it also has armor piercing. So
Give me shooting then. No penalty because we're in a dramatic task. But yeah, give me that. And you're just lighting up the fight, so to speak.
yeah, basically.
Okay.
Light up the fight.
Yeah.
Light up the fire. There is a city that darkness can't hide.
I fucking used to belt that song out like while I was driving to university. Like,
It's so
night.
good. It's so good.
9?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, like, you round a corner, and in there is, like, as you're all sort of fanning out, there's, like, 5 floors that you all need to check out. You sort of head down to take one on your own. It apparently has a very large, like, open plan. It appears to be some sort of development lab. And in there, a figure sort of, like, of bound, wrapped cabling sort of turns around, and their head is, like, I don't know what they're called, but you know those, like, orbs that have like the purple lightning and like the little Brillo pad in the middle? I don't know what they're
Little Tesla
plasma balls.
spheres or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, what the plasma spheres, whatever, the Tesla spheres. The head is that. It's like this sort of sparking thing.
Weird.
And as you enter, you hear it say, "Oh, well, it's good to finally meet." And then you, and that person is disintegrated. Just that entire floor is turned to ash.
That character is a digital exclusive.
Yeah. You can read their entire backstory on the Future Denied website where you get all the character stats.
Yeah, it's a
It
light
was-
novel.
It was a fan design character, like a kid.
Oh,
on a
there you go. Oh, it was a contest.
Marshall, what about you?
That poor
So-
kid.
After going through, I basically dive in, just kind of set myself up, and I'm assuming for either drones or things that are there, I'm just going to let the Fate Break Needlers go, which are those bands of multicolored needles that are around my arms, and just let it explode outward in a sphere, trying to clear out the hallway.
Ooh, big motorcycle. Maybe
As I ride in on the motorcycle.
No, I mean like there's a big loud ass
Oh, I
motorcycle.
know.
Yeah, okay. And
No, we're
so,
not some kind of masked riders here.
No, we don't know her. And you shit. What would that be? What would that be? You tell me.
For the fight on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, it would be great right now. So let's
Sure,
see.
you're fighting.
Yeah, because that's because basically on the needler on there to kind of pierce it. So let's see.
Made as a joke. So I trained him wrong on purpose as a joke.
That's a joke.
Killed this child's dream as a joke.
See, now I just have
The kid was like on set when we blew the costume up. It was real fucked up.
We gave him
man.
the remnants as like a souvenir.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Short
should have
of
read the
that.
fine print of that.
We also lied to the kid and said there was a long fight scene to make it look really cool before it got blown up.
welcome to the fucking business, kid.
We just got it bodied.
You don't like it, kid? Just blowing cigar smoke in this child's face.
Oh my god.
That's show business.
Holy shit.
Welcome to
Okay.
the industry.
Okay, Kyle, I do have a question.
No.
I don't think I have this. What if I get 2 6s on my normal dice and the other dice?
Are they both D6s?
They're both D6s.
So what you do is you continue to roll them separately, adding up
Okay.
the two totals independently.
Okay, so that's what I remembered. So, all right, let's see.
Whichever wins.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, so yeah, something like that. So 12, 17.
Oh,
Just
Kyle,
sitting there,
guys
just letting
are
it go outwards.
Okay.
It's just screaming fate break as I do this, letting it just decimate everything.
Ah! So you Yamcha everybody in the room, and yeah, okay, dramatic task over. No need for a second round. You all sort of like run in from like a cross-shaped intersection hallway, and you bump into each other, and there's only one floor left on this section to check, and that is the 29th floor. And as you enter, the soft, like, blue glow of the gigantic holographic displays and fate parsing interfaces wash you in this cold light.
Hello there.
Hi!
You must be the ones Mr. Halcyon is worried about.
Oh, good. We have him worried.
I mean,
that's actually
actually
hard.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, he should
There
do
are-
it. They are pretty badass.
There are a great many realities in which your actions here today will spell the downfall of New Viridian City. But your destiny is yours to choose, proclaimers of your core. What will you do?
That depends on the choice you think you're giving us.
I mean, my answer is almost always work together.
I see. This is a timeline in which you have made friends.
And sure enough, like one of the slots, like in front of like the mainframe, opens up, and like there is the USB port there. Like she has opened it for you.
Nice. Time to make friends with the future.
So super unceremoniously, Randall puts the VHS tape in the slot, and kind of wordlessly.
Where's my gif of Gentaro saying, "I'm going to make friends with that weapons platform"? Kamen Rider Forza is great. Watch it.
It's so good.
Dude,
And so just sort of wordlessly, it just sort of powers down with a very gentle
Moo. Nice.
thanks. And so with that, you have disabled ARIS with I'm gonna get y'all at some point. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna hurt you.
Can I air horn just this once?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
What you really need is like a chill
You did.
vaporwave air horn.
And so with that, what would you like to do now? You have disabled ARIS, and now Brad Halcyon is vulnerable.
Let's go kill him.
Oh, yeah, let's go say hi.
All right. I was going to do one more dramatic task to get up there, but fuck it at this point. Fuck it. It's not worth it.
It just turns into that gif from part 5 of JoJo where everybody's just standing around that one guy kicking the shit out of him.
Oh, well, I mean, we should also call our backup outside and have them clear the rest of the building.
God damn it, Thad.
Good memory, Thad. And so you sort of get on the phone with Lidl, and she says,
Yeah, what's up? We're taking fire! What's good?
Well, ARIS is down, so that means they don't know what you're going to do anymore. So do what you do best, Lidl.
It's fucking down!
and with that, then you hear like all of the car horns like as they flood in to like the holes that you have opened on the various floors, and your groups sort of get out and sort of, you know, wake up, get out there, da-da, and you all fight your way up the high rise, up the tallest building in New Viridian. And when you reach the top, like it is resistance the whole way up. A bunch of goons that work for Prognosticorp, a bunch of like like power armor wearing goons that work for Prognosticorp. There's a bunch of other prophecy drive users that you just sort of set off on, and your allies are sort of taking care of everyone that isn't like a superpowered monster. But eventually there comes a point where you have to continue on without them. They are going to basically like hold to make sure no one follows you up. And as you walk up the last bit of like the chrome steps that lead to Brad Halcyon's office, the frosted glass is completely, impenetrable. You can't see through it. Who opens the door?
I
we open it together.
After you.
Actually, at this point, I like this all together because we came through this together. We are leaving this together.
We'll say it's a double door because I really like it. I was going to say it's 4 separate doors, but it's one double door. And so you all push those doors open. The camera does that that very like Bollywood thing where like it's like the shot from behind you and then a low shot behind you and then like a side as the doors open like
yeah.
I mean they do this shit in Toku. They do this shit in Toku all the time too.
Yeah, absolutely do.
And like very slow motion as you all walk in and like cast over your shoulders is the office of Brad Halcyon, who has already transformed into Halation Facade. Sort of.
We cleared your schedule for you, so we figured you'd have time.
Hey-o.
He will respond after I finish describing the room.
Sorry.
It's okay. And as you're sort of looking out over New Viridian at large, you can see basically everything from this sort of circular room. That sort of passageway you walked through takes you up one last flight of stairs and lets you out in this fairly large circular room where you can see everything around you, much like a panopticon. And in aisles, like bookshelves or like a wine cellar, are these clear, reinforced glass shelves. And nested along each shelf, in each row, on each structure, are dozens, maybe 100, 200 Destiny cores. And sure enough, standing up there is Halation Facade, as well as a few goons. Let's see, there's 4 of us.
Very like the glass room fight from John Wick Chapter 3.
Yes. There are 5 Prognosticorp Pythian Guard, which are those sort of power loader wearing soldiers that you've all encountered so far. And give me the line. Can I get the line read one more time?
Oh, yeah, sure. We cleared your schedule for you, so we figured you'd have time.
I really wish I thought of something clever in like the build up to this. But and the joke lands.
Well, I mean, normally he gets to have prognosticating ability, and this time he doesn't. So
yeah.
Well then, it appears as though all of the players have arrived. Tell me, boys, how do you think your lives end?
I throw my spear at him.
It's time for initiative! Da-da-da-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So, I'll deal 1 to Noah, 1 to Avin, 1 to Dad. Oh boy. Do any of you have initiative altering edges?
I have quick.
Quick lets you draw. No, quick lets you discard, which is good because you had a 5. Okay. A lot of 7s, Jesus. So the extras, and Halation Facade gets 1 card for each of you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's no fun.
2,
Uh-oh.
3, 4. Well, I think of all of these cards, I'm going to keep the Joker.
Oh,
I'm
you
going to keep the
fucker.
7. Yeah, that sounds good.
Son of a bitch.
So, Noah,
Uh-huh.
you throw that spear.
Uh-huh.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Whoop.
And
And,
oop.
4?
4? Okay. So unfortunately, that's not going to be enough to hit Halation Facade. So as you throw it, he just sort of effortlessly like bats it away. And for viewers at home who are curious, here is something like what Halation Facade looks like. We have to crop him a little bit, but a lot of chrome and stained glass, a very vampiric aesthetic.
Nice.
And so...
Like all the eyes. That's good.
Oh, Plondia fucking crushed these pieces. They look so good. And we're back. We had a bit of a technical hiccup. Aaron lost his internet for a second. Everything's fine. So what we were saying, I think, was something along the lines of Halation Facade got a Joker and effortlessly bat Angelo's attack away. Yeah. And so with that, I'm not going to go yet. I don't want Halation Facade to go yet. Ross, Luke has the Jack of Hearts. It's your turn. What does Luke do?
Can I say I switched into my strong armor, which is actually the Floral Shop one with the Heliosmall, because I have blind as a spell on it. So
Okay.
can I try and cast that?
I mean,
halting? Yeah.
I'm fine with that because it's not going to change the horrible thing that I'm about to do to you.
Okay.
So you try to cast blind. I'm not going to make you spend the power points because I'm about to do something nasty to you. Halation Facade's going to go with the Joker, and Halation Facade is going to use the tarot card. And he sort of pulls out one of those tarot cards that he used to seal away Visored Fighter Prophet.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
I remember that.
As you charge forward to instill blindness with your attack, your powers are sucked into the tarot card, which then promptly breaks. Even Facade sort of jumps back in surprise when it breaks. It seems like he can't permanently seal powers now that ARIS is gone, but you are de-shifted on this turn.
Okay. It's been good knowing you all.
Dude, I have an interpose skill. I can jump in front of you if anybody takes a swing.
Well, that's good because I'm about to take a swing. Guess what? And so Halation Facade sort of floats forward almost like that vampire symphony of the night. Dracula step, and does take a big, nasty swipe with his claws at Luke. Do you want to interpose?
I think interpose only works with ranged attacks, so I don't know if I can.
Interpose should work with any attack. Did I specify? If I fucking wrote range, I fucked up. So that's something to go in the errata. I'm gonna just make a little note.
You'll, okay, well then in that case, then definitely yes.
Okay. What's your parry?
My parry is 6.
Does Aaron's wait, no, that was your who had the shield thing that
was Thad. That was Thad.
Okay.
I do that to protect all of you.
Oh shit. I minimized that. I shouldn't have done that.
He disappeared. Oh no.
What the fuck?
No!
I'm gonna just can't see us.
I'll make a marker really quick.
Oh, we were sent to the void.
Why?
I don't like the void.
Why?
Oh,
It's like the Forbidden
Literally.
Zone, the zone of no return. All the zones have names like that in the Galaxy of Terror.
And so you jump in the way, Randall. There was not another technical difficulty there. Your parry is a 6. So I have a +2 on this attack roll because I have a Joker. Uh-oh.
Does he just get to attack all the times? Like how when does that Joker run out?
So here's what a Joker does. A Joker basically gives you a +2 on all rolls, and it lets you go whenever you want. So what I chose to do was in the middle of your turn. So now it's my turn. When I'm done, you still get your turn.
Okay.
But basically, I'm taking my turn now, and so I'm taking my action now, which is gonna do a little bit of nastiness. So you said a 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. So even though this is a multi-action, that's not going to be a hit with a raise, but he does swipe at you. What's your toughness?
My toughness is 7.
7. So 15 versus toughness. So 15 minus 7 is 8. So that's going to be a hit with 2 raises, which is shaken, wound. Would you like to soak?
Doesn't joined do something about preventing being shaken? I forget.
What joined lets you do is to become unshaken. It gives you an extra wild die. So basically, when you try to get out of being shaken while you're joined, it's your spirit, a d6, and a d6. And then you use whichever one's highest.
Yeah. But yeah, this is to
this is to soak damage. So what you do is you spend a Benny, and then you roll a Vigor check, and if you succeed on that check, then you reduce the wounds by every success you get.
Okay, I guess I'll do that then. I still have some bennies left.
Yeah, you do.
So Vigor check, you said?
Yes, please.
All right, that is... that is a 5, so 1 success.
So you are shaken with 1 wound, and because I succeeded with a raise, you are also tripped. As Halcyon Facade claws, you jump in the way, but are knocked far back and hit the wall and fall off of your feet. So you are shaken with 1 wound. That is the end of Halcyon Facade's turn. And now, Luke, you may finish your turn. And he says, so close.
Yeah, go ahead, Luke. You got him.
I can't do anything. I don't
transform, idiot.
Oh, I can retransform. I thought I couldn't. I will retransform.
So you retransform. So I need to stress this as a mechanic, Luke. Halcyon Facade can just turn powers off whenever. Like once per round, I can turn one of your powers off. The variable thing here is, as you learn more of Halcyon Facade's weaknesses, you might be interested in changing your transformation to target those weaknesses, is how I'm going to spell this one out for Drunk Ross.
Okay. I will transform back in a different form.
Which form?
I guess I will turn to my dark synth armor and yeah.
Shatter that glass!
This fight's happening in a quarry, right? Yeah.
Yes.
No, this is the finale. We do it on a soundstage. So you turn into the dark synth form, you said?
Yeah.
What would you like to do in dark synth form? As like the double siren head sort of like comes out of your helmet.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I don't think he would be. I could try and cast fear on him. I don't think that would hurt him. Like, I mean, I don't think he would be vulnerable to that. So
he's not like a Final Fantasy boss. He is immune to like debuff. He's not immune to every debuff in the game. You totally can try that.
Okay.
I don't like making players waste their turns. Like you can do that.
Yeah, I guess I'll try and cast fear on him then. Okay. Blast him with the air raid siren.
So
2 PP.
Okay, so you spend the okay, so I also want to stress this. Do you want to cast it on him, or do you want to try and cast it on the minions?
Oh, I guess I'll do the minions then, if I can hit all of them with it.
So yeah, you spend a couple extra power points, like 1 or 2 extra power points to get an AoE effect on your fear. What skill do we use for your arcane activation? What would you give me performance? How's that sound?
Performance,
give me
isn't
performance. Yeah, because it's music. Give me performance to really poop them pants. Shit them and draws.
All right.
And the minions.
That is a 6.
Oh shit! All right, so they will roll. Oh fuck. 3, 3, 3.
No.
Fine, I'm gonna spend a Betty. I'm gonna reroll.
Aww.
Oh.
3, 2, 4. So one of the groups is unfazed by that, just like that very faint. And the others like
It may be
like
faint, but it seems to come from everywhere.
they quake in their power armor. So they are all shaken, like all except for like 2 of them are shaken. Next up is going to be the 7 of spades, and that is going to be Noah. Noah, what would you like to do?
I don't have my spear anymore, or my pike, rather.
No. There you go.
So I am going to use my... Oh, God. What is the normal leap adjustment?
It's like a 12-foot horizontal leap.
And I have leaping time 2 on this armor, so that's another +4.
So yeah. You can clear the building.
I am going to go for the super long jump kick at Halcyon Facade.
Okay, so you're going in for the big money kick. So go ahead and give me fighting.
Okay.
I mean, all the building around us is glass, so he's just going to bust through glass and then back down through. It's going to be some beautifully shot John Wick stuff, but on a much lower budget.
5?
5 is not going to be enough to hit the parry. Would you like to spend a Benny to reroll? And also, don't forget, so there's a mechanic called wild attacks. If you choose to make a wild attack, you will gain a +2 on your attack and damage roll, but all of my attacks against you will have a +2 until the beginning of your next turn.
Ooh,
Anyone can do that.
I can frenzy too, right?
Oh, fuck. Yes.
So let me roll my second fighting die.
Good. This is fine.
That's a 9.
Cool.
There we go.
You hit.
Wait, did you hit the boss or the minion?
He's hitting the boss, I think.
Boss.
Yeah,
I believe
I'm going for
Don't forget, I think this is going to be our first damage roll, and I believe chat gave us an extra increase in damage die.
The damage die is increased, yes. So you will use your unarmed attack, which is strength plus, I don't know what edges you have, but probably a D4.
Yeah, strength plus D4.
So that D4 becomes a D6, and whatever your strength is goes up by 1 size.
Okay, so that's a D8 plus D6.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, shit. Are you fucking kidding me?
So that's 6, 7, 8 plus 7. So that's what, 15?
I thought that was going to be a much lower fucking number than it was.
15.
Okay, so 15, you collide. One thing that you learn from this like overwhelming kick is that this motherfucker has a lot of armor. And you collide with it, and that is enough to shake Halcyon Facade. Next up is going to be the 7 of Hearts, which is Aaron.
Okay. Looking at him, and with the
7, we got all of them.
With the transformation too.
It's my lucky number.
Yeah.
Oh, and asking beforehand, is the Flugel Horde coming in late? Is Flugel form coming in later, or do I need to just wait for that?
Is Flugelhorn coming in
Flugel
later?
form.
Look, you can go into Flugel form whenever you want, but like, you get the 1 free transformation per round. If you want to transform a second time, then that is an action.
I just know you said that what I did earlier was set up for later, so I didn't want to.
No, I know. Oh, no. I'm talking like post game, like what you did earlier. That's coming in post game.
Oh, okay.
Narratively,
you just gotta live.
Okay, so no, what I'm going to do in that is, shift over to my static judgment, which is absorbing.
I want to so untransforming is that free object interaction.
Oh,
so if you transform again, then that's your turn.
That would be the action. Okay.
You can take multiple actions, but you'll be at a penalty.
Okay, so all right, would it just be like a -1 penalty then?
-2.
-2 penalty for that. Shit. Okay.
It's -2 for every additional action, correct?
Up to 3 actions, yeah.
Right.
Okay, no worries then. Yeah, I'll actually just do the. I'll just go with the Fate Break Needler again, since just aiming it directly at him and letting that fly.
Once again, targeting Halation Facade. Okay, you charge in. Give me the attack roll.
All right.
You have an ally adjacent to him in Angelo, so this attack roll has a +1.
Okay, excellent.
I have block. Whatever.
All right. With that, that's going to be 1 success and a 5.
No, that's going to be 1 failure out of 5. It's versus my parry.
Then never mind. I'm going to spend a Betty on that, too, to try to reroll. So
Probably.
Yeah, let's do that.
Probably, yeah.
That's better.
I don't like when you roll multiple times. I don't enjoy this.
No worries. Will an 8 do anything to him?
He is shaken.
8 is the number, so yes.
I could have been shooting at him as I was doing my flying jump kick, too.
Good of
you. Know that.
Good of you.
You forgot.
But yeah, I just let both of those go. That is piercing ×2, so AP4, and focus +1 on attack. Oh, it's a +1 on the attack, too, so actually that would have been a 9.
So that's still not going to be a hit with a raise, but 4 armor piercing is super fucking important. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
My ankle!
Why didn't you do this first?
What's the damage?
Organs.
What's the damage?
Oh, damage. Sorry. That's good.
It's okay. Strength plus... Yeah. Helps me determine how alive Halation Facade is.
Yep. Strength and...
500 mega damage. That's how much damage you did.
I'm a glitter boy!
Did you say strength +2?
It's your strength die, and then whatever damage the weapon does.
Okay.
Yeah, which is on your thing. Like,
so that was just a piercing, and then strength. So okay.
Yeah, which weapon are you using, Aaron?
It should definitely have a second die.
It's the Needler, so
probably a D4 based on just the name.
That's what I was thinking. So all right, I'll just roll both of those.
It sounds like a rapier, so we'll stat it at a D4. So strength.
You don't have it on this one for some reason. Yeah.
Or holy crap! Okay, that
it might be a new one he's toying with right now. We'll call it strength plus D4.
And I add all that together.
Okay.
Yes, damage gets added together.
9.
With AP4, even with AP4, the Needler bounces off and cracks a little bit of that armor, but you do not further damage Halation Facade. Speaking of, it's Halation Facade's turn. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's the extra's turn, and then it's Halation Facade's second turn.
I'm just gonna be over here.
So the minions are going to try and get out of being shook.
Is that a free action?
Yes, they get to do it at the start of their turn. Unfortunately, one of the squads does not get out of being shaken, but one of them does. Yeah, I like the look of Marshall. So all of these minions
he's very
sort of rush to the sides and sort of flank you from both sides and raise those bolters and begin to light you up.
Also, don't forget, you guys. Each of you has parry and toughness +1.
Oh, your toughness is up by 1. That's very
right.
important. Someone's kicking their mic.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
Okay.
At least
so we'll do rate of fire 3. We'll do 1 attack from 4 minions. So that's going to be 12d6. So we'll see how many hit.
I'm sorry. What?
What? You better thank your lucky stars that Randall's here. What?
Also, I do have dodge, which is the -2.
Are you shitting me?
Nah.
So my wings just come out, zip, 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 down.
I was gonna say thank your lucky stars that Randall's here because he's gonna give you the bonus toughness to survive getting shot 4 times. So that first volley of 4, only one of them hits.
Okay.
That's 2 more hits. And 1 more hit. So that's 5 total hits. None of them are raises.
Okay.
So that's 8 minus 4. So 10 versus toughness?
That'll be 7 with his improvement. So
that one is shaken?
Yeah.
shaken with 1 wound from just this hail of bullets. When you're in a hero form, minions do way less damage to you, but that's still shaken with 1 wound. Would you like to soak any of that, or do you just want to take the wound?
I'll try to soak it. So
okay, so you spend a Benny, roll a vigor check, and then there you go.
Check. Okay, and that's actually one of my better rolls. So all right.
So while you're doing that, Angelo, it's Halcyon Facade's turn. First and foremost, free action. Off goes your powers.
Oh shit!
And Halcyon Facade goes,
"It was a good effort. You really tried your best, stuntman. But it's time for you to take one last dive out the window."
And I'm going to make an opposed athletics check against you as he tries to grapple you, and he's going to attempt to defenestrate you.
Okay, hold on. Let me just make sure. Okay, yeah.
So you will roll your athletics opposed by my athletics, and we'll see how it goes from there. Uh-oh. How'd you do, bud? Did you critically fail?
No. I'm gonna spend a penny because I got a 5 and a 4.
That ain't gonna cut it.
Nope.
Marshall, how'd you do on that soak roll? Did you get at least 1 success?
Aaron.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I rolled 6, so I got it.
6. Okay, so you're only shaken. Angelo, how'd it do?
No, that was worse. It wasn't a crit fail, but it was still not.
So your highest one was like a 4. My highest is like a 9. So have you ever played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Noah?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna take you for a ride as you are gripped by the shoulders and like thrown out the window.
I tuck and roll.
Oh, motherfucker, you're on the 105th floor.
No, but when I go through the window, it helps.
Okay. And so we are going to call this shaken.
Okay.
So basically, you're going to have a round to try and become unshaken or hit the ground and explode like a balloon full of red cottage cheese.
I'll give you some cool shit in midair, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, and then Halcyon Facade sort of floats into the air, and Thad, it is Randall's turn.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna try and get unshook. So Atarian gives me a bonus, right?
An extra D6, yes.
Okay, so
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Spirit?
If I have a power that can hurl people, can I make myself the target?
Hold on. What's the fucking power?
Havoc?
Havoc?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Hell yeah.
That sounds tight as shit. I'm fucking here for it.
Okay.
God damn it. I shuffled the cards and some of them are upside down now. It drives me nuts. How'd you do, Randall?
Only got a 3.
So, did you spend a Benny by chance?
No.
Okay. So, to become unshaken, you can just spend a Benny to successfully become unshaken. Like, if you want. You don't have to.
What are the penalties of being shaken?
You can't do shit.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
All right, then. I guess I'll have to be unshaken. Yeah, I'll spend the Benny.
So you spend the Benny. You are sort of prone on the ground, but when I assume you're going to stand up as a normal person would. That eats up some of your pace for this turn. What would you like to do, Randall? There is still a shaken guard. There are the 4 guards that are currently shooting Marshall to shit. And then there is the floating Halcyon Facade who just bodied you.
Well...
And then threw me out a window.
Sorry, buddy. There's several things going on at once, and I'm pretty sure you can fly if you get to it. So we'll hope for the best. I am going to. This will be stupid since I don't have any bennies left. So let's do that. I
love when a player says I have no bennies left. That's music to me.
I'm going to.
Yeah, I know. You've had it too easy for too long.
Do you know who I play with, motherfucker?
You've had it too easy with me for too long.
Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to wade in here, which means you're gonna be on your own for a bit. So I de-transform.
Oh shit.
And then I'm retransforming into the, let's see, what was I going to use? Oh yeah, my normal, actually my standard form, which is the Comrade Armor and the General Strike fists. Okay. So I am now bulletproof. And
fuck!
I have powerful and shielded, and my General Strike punch has blast times 2. So I'm going to somehow punch a bunch of mooks at the same time.
So you charge forward with that punch for the multi-action, that's a -2.
Gotcha.
For the blast, that's another -2.
Another -2, yeah.
If you wild attack, that's a +2.
Let's do it. So just a -2.
Just a -2. So Randall charges forward in that iconic armor that we've sold so many toys of before.
Yeah. Everybody loves a standard armor.
You use Vault Breaker and you charge in.
All right.
Oh.
4. Was just straight 4.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah.
So penalties and everything aside, with that 4, you punch a massive hole in the floor. Give me the damage, and I'm going to apply it to everybody.
Okay. Let's see. So that is strength plus D6.
Mm-hmm. And you get an extra +2 because you wild attacked.
Yes. Awesome. I'm also powerful, so that does something too, right?
I believe that gives you +1 damage.
I thought it said +1 strength die. What does that mean?
Oh shit, then your strength die is 1 size higher.
Oh, sweet! Okay, so that'll give me a D10.
Mighty is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, no, my other one was mighty.
Yeah. So whatever your strength is, it's now 1 higher.
Sweet. Okay, so D10 plus a D6. Don't fuck with me, dice.
Thank you for the donation, Edgeless Pigeon.
Oh, you're in trouble now. I just rolled a 10 on the D10, bitches.
Are you shitting me? This is for the minions?
Yep. Okay, so 10 plus 6, so 16 plus 5, so 21.
Kill each other.
Kill each other.
So there's
going
the one
down.
There's the one minion in like the power armor who's just like clawing at his head and like the mask and like the rebreather that's attached. Got it, Edgeless Pigeon. Attached to the face, and he just goes, "The siren said kill each other. The siren said kill each other. The siren said," and then they are all just like bounce against everything. But the chaos that ensues cannot be underestimated because all of those like rows of bulletproof glass shelves, they shatter, and now there's destiny cores just rolling all over the place. You have disabled all of the minions, which, okay. So Edgeless Pigeon has chosen to help.
Yay.
And so,
Yay!
So let's see, with that much, oh Jesus, the Betwixt really, God, get on your game, Kyle. So let's see. We're taking a help. So what we're going to do is everybody's next attack roll increases their damage die by 1 step, courtesy of Edgeless Pigeon.
Thank you, buddy.
And so with that, it's now a new initiative. Let's see how this one goes for little old Angelo. God damn it, motherfucker! I didn't shuffle this well enough.
Did he?
No, I dealt 3 7s again. We had all 4 of them last time. I didn't shuffle. Oh shit, Noah. Look what card you got.
Noah get the Joker.
No, Noah got his character that he contributed to the Kickstarter.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's nice. So
yeah.
Nice.
The Ace of Clubs, it's not quite as harmonic as the other one, is Angelo. Angelo What do you want to do, Angelo, bro?
Okay, so transformation is... Well, first I need to roll the get out of shaking.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, you're just you hitting the pavement.
Is that spirit or vigor? I can never remember.
That's spirit.
Spirit.
Okay. 5?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Hell yeah. Okay. So I can transform
Angelo.
for free action, correct?
Yes. What form are you assuming? You have all 3 of your forms, and here's the optional rider. Do you want to augment any of them with demon energy?
Ooh.
I don't know, buddy. I'm just tempting you here. A devil's bargain.
Hell
I'm talking
yeah.
Dante to your Nero. Which one are you looking for, bud?
Okay, so I'm going to transform into my Derecho armor,
Okay.
which has the Havax, and I will augment it with Demano Man energy.
All right. You get, it. Describe the derecho armor, but then put a devilish twist on it for me.
Okay.
How's that?
So all of my stuff has sort of like atmospheric, dragony kind of stuff to it.
Mm.
This one has a very sort of the show that starts with a G and ends with an O. Garo is a very Garo.
Oh,
Garo. Okay. Gotcha.
Garo ain't gonna come after us. We don't gotta worry about Garo.
That's true.
Motherfucker was clearly anti-toy.
Yes. So yes, he has a very sort of Garo kind of armory look to that one. And I'm just going to say that the demonic energies kind of course through it and give it bright flaming highlights. And basically anywhere where it would be the suit, the bodysuit, is now just kind of on fire.
Okay. So does the derecho armor give you flight?
It does not.
So I'm going to say that the modifier that the Hellfire armor gives you, unless you want to do the Havoc thing, is flight.
Okay, we can do that.
Big old
Alternatively,
double wings.
I'll just let you use this as a free way to narrate, I use, Hellfire Havoc, and I'm not going to make you use an action to do that. You can still do the cool thing you're planning, but I won't tax you.
Yeah, so I'll pull up the Destiny Core for that armor, and I'll do the thing in midair, and the armor comes on me as I'm falling.
Oh yeah, it's so fucking cool. It's one of those spiraling shots. It's tight as shit.
And I transform normally, and then I kind of I do much like a Marvel versus Capcom game. I do the midair burst, where I just kind of stop all of a sudden, and the fire shoots out everywhere, and I'm now, instead of the sort of cloudy gray blue that my armor is, it's just searing red and orange.
Okay.
Palette swap.
Pull up the Havax, and I just give it one big swipe downwards, and the burst of it just sends me flying back up.
Not only does it send you flying back up, but a squad of moirai drones that were about to fly in and suppress some people on the ground, you just turn into slag as you land
So you
right
use
back
your
in that
axe
window.
to rocket jump.
Yes.
It's sick as shit. The bad news is a child did injure themselves on the playground trying to replicate this move, but
It's fine.
It's okay.
Top 10 banned Sentai episode.
Look, at the end, the next episode, we'll have a thing where I go and I talk to some kids and say, it's cool, but don't imitate.
we have to put it at the beginning of every rerun of this episode.
Yes,
This
exactly.
is the part of my community service.
Kids, remember,
Now,
do
we
not
had a lot of
kill
fun
it.
today.
So,
You know what's-
so doing that,
No, it's
am I
not
just
fun.
back
Spinal
onto...
compression.
Yeah.
So doing all of that, do I just land back onto,
Do you want to just land back onto where you were thrown out of a window?
Can I make an attack? Can I launch myself into a spiraling attack on top of?
Yes, fuck yeah. Sure. Fuck
Yeah,
it.
So
You
I
really care?
the swing, I go spiraling upwards. I basically just turn into a whirling dervish, a giant saw blade, and I'll make an attack on Halcyon Facade.
Great.
Get
Don't forget the bonus.
Do I get any what bonuses?
No.
Go berserk and
Oh, we get
frenzy.
the damage bonus.
Go, do a wild attack and go frenzy.
Yes, I'll do both of those.
Yeah, fine. Whatever, fine. Fuck it. Do you have Berserk? Do you have the Berserk Edge?
No, yes,
Me?
friends.
Yeah.
Frenzy, and I can do a lot of
Frenzy.
right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so that's an extra die plus 2. Jesus Christ. Yeah, go for it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna get my pound of flesh. Mark my fucking words, boy.
So with Frenzy, it's...
You roll an extra fighting die, and whichever one hits.
2 fighting die and
a wild die.
And a wild die. Okay, just want to make sure.
At least the kid didn't try doing the kick with the stage explosions. That's true.
That's a 10.
On the D10.
10.
How'd the other dice do? Because with a frenzy, you can hit twice.
So I got a 5, a 4, and
No.
then a 22.
Okay, so that's a hit with a raise.
Uh-huh.
So just roll your damage and add an extra d6 plus 2 because you wild attacked.
Okay, hold on.
It's fine.
And the help from the chat from Edgeless Pigeon.
Oh,
Pigeon.
fuck.
Yeah, don't forget.
It upgrades the attack's damage.
Oh my god.
So strength is...
We're entering the cool zone.
No!
We are in the cool zone.
Strength plus a D8.
Oh, my devil trigger!
What does the chat help do?
We're going to say, because I'm applying it to everyone, one of your dice increases in size 1 step, is what I'm going to say.
Okay, so I will make...
Get one bigger.
Yeah, make 1 die 1 size bigger.
Okay. So I will make that 2d8 instead of a d8 and a d6.
That's way more. And also, don't forget your extra d6 from hitting with a raise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, turnabout is fair play, okay?
Plus an 18.
So that's 11 plus 2?
Oh, that's not going to do anything. We need like a 15.
13. Yeah, do you want to spend a Penny to reroll?
I'll
Please
spend
do.
my last penny to
Ooh,
reroll.
good. He doesn't have armor piercing. We're going to be okay.
You need like a 15 or a 16.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's fine.
Oh, dude, that Richard E.B. cover is fucking great.
Okay, here we go. So that is...
Yeah, Stephanie is really good.
16.
16. Yeah, okay, fuck. So you jump up and you bring that Havoc axe down and like run it across Halation Facade, and he sort of screams in pain as you sort of bring him a little bit closer to Earth. It is Halation.
And I say, people made of glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Shouldn't throw me!
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Okay. So I'm
People
going
made of glass houses shouldn't throw stone cold killers.
Stone cold killer.
Killers, that's a good one.
Okay, so I'm going to spend a Benny to get out of being shaken, because that's bad.
I thought you were out of bennies. How many do you have left?
I have 1 for each of you, plus an additional 1.
Okay.
And then I have 1 unique to Halation. So I have 6.
Okay.
Oh, boo.
I'm the GM. I got the bennies, and I was saving them for now. And so what I'm going to do is I'd like to feint against you, Noah. So give me a smarts check, please.
Yes, Joseph.
Is he multi-action, or does he just get multi-action for free?
So he has edges that allow him to take multi-actions for free, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Smart.
Boo.
I do get a 4.
Well, good news is I got a 5. So I'm going to choose to make you distracted. You have a -2 penalty on your next roll, on like rolls on your next turn. I'm going to use my extraction edge to float away from you and float closer to Aaron's character, let's say. And I am going to fire some glass shards into Aaron's character. So shooting athletics versus the number 4. So Aaron, that is going to hit you. What's your toughness?
Well, I do have a question though, just on that point, because I have my dodge, but I forgot to say last time I also have improved dodge, which is the +2 evasion. Does that affect how much is that affected?
That would have affected basically a lot of the attacks that I hit you with, but it's not going to affect this one. I rolled a 9.
Not affect this one. Okay, no. So toughness is at 7 if we're still getting the help from Randall.
You're not.
Okay, so that should get to 6 then.
6.
Sorry.
So that's gonna be shaken with 1 wound as just like a salvo of glass collides with you, Marshall.
Okay.
That is going to be his first turn. Funny enough, Marshall, it is your turn.
Okay, so with that, do I need to roll my spirit to see about
to get out of being shaken? Yeah.
Gotcha.
Angelo, you have a -1 penalty on your next roll, courtesy of Lost Carol.
I know.
That's good.
Whatever do to you,
Greg. That'll be a 6. That'll be a 6 from getting out of my shaken.
So you are no longer shaken, which is good.
Okay. I assume I'm carrying a -1 because of the wound, right?
Yes. If you have it's a -1 to basically all rolls except for damage.
Okay. Let's see. So, let's see. Deflecting, -1 range attacks. I should have been using that on there. That's fine, but it probably wouldn't have mattered that much.
Okay.
So since he's behind
Ross,
me
you're
too,
on deck, by the way.
I am just going to go ahead and is his back to me yet, or is?
Yeah, sure. Let's say that he's throwing glass shards at everybody, and there's a time where his back will be to you. It's not going to be mechanical, but yeah.
So I'm waiting for my turn, just trying to time this correctly, getting up to the back of him, putting my arm, just putting him in a chokehold, and then putting the needler right in the back of his head.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I'm taking the grease. I'm taking the grease on this.
Do you want to grapple him, or do you want to make an attack against his head?
Basically,
those are two different.
Okay, so yeah, basically,
so you're making a called shot against his head. So that's going to be a -4 penalty on the attack roll.
Jesus. Okay.
That's how called shots work. The plus side is you can wild attack on this. And if you hit, it's going to be +4 damage plus the wild attack, so +6 damage. This is a fucking big hit if you get it.
Yeah. Okay. So this will still be my fight on there. Everything is piercing on this one, and I do get a +1 on that focused for my attack. So with it, so that would take.
So it's a -1. It's a -1 on your attack roll. Fuck.
Get it.
Oh no, -2 with your wound. -2 with your wound.
That's still fine.
That's still really good.
Because I got bennies. I still have at least
such a misfit. Always
he's got
ready
a pocket
to
full
roll.
of bennies over there.
And
like her business.
Oh, do I still have the +1 from Edgeless, or
yes.
Yeah, okay.
You haven't spent it yet, so yes.
Let's do that now.
So -1. Fuck.
So, but does that increase the die, or just take that +1 away?
From Edgeless Pigeon, that will increase the die of your damage. You know what? If you want, I'll let you spend it instead of on damage. I'll let you bump your fighting die 1 size.
Let's do that.
Do that.
You with me?
Really?
Hello, Benny spend.
A backup Benny.
So
spend those bennies, baby.
Really use a backup Benny.
Really could use a backup Benny.
I have victory undeniable, and I need a Benny to use that.
Oh shit, I have victory undeniable too!
Oh, motherfucker. Do you have indomitable?
No.
All right.
Are you lying?
No. I don't.
Okay,
I'm
so
a musician.
that,
I have that.
The D8 on there, that will be 15.
To hit?
To hit, because I increased my fighting from that to a D8.
So this has So this has +4 armor piercing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and roll damage with an extra D6 from his succeeding with a raise. It's gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. You're gonna kill me so good.
Do it. I believe in you.
So it's your strength, a D4, and a D6 +6.
Okay, so let's roll that red. So that one D4, it was just a 1.
Oh,
one of those D6 is 6. I'm going to put it as an aside.
Oh, fuck.
So 7.
Such a misfit.
5, 7, 8.
I wish that I could like. Normally, when I do these games, I have like a really tight close up on my face or something for like when I get distressed, and I wish that I had it ready for this one, yeah, like that, like that. But then I could say,
Just a
Ross,
smash zoom.
Okay, so
I could say, Ross, play the vaporwave for me really quick. Yeah. So when I say play the vaporwave for me quick, I want you to play that for me, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure.
I do have something for my attack just when it goes off, though. But so because you said my 1d4 for the damage right now, my vigor, my strength dice, and 2d6s, right, or just 1d6?
1d6.
It's gonna be 1d6.
1d6.
It's gonna be
okay.
Your strength die, wild die, d6.
D6. Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I did that. That's gonna be 19.
That's actually not that bad.
With 4 armor pierce.
With 4 armor. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend a Benny to re-roll?
Do you
Why?
have any bennies left?
I do.
It's a question between like the thing is it's not like we've only like shaken him with and that was with a 16. So
Aaron has armor piercing. This is gonna fucking hurt. This is gonna hurt bad. But I'm saying, Aaron, if you have bennies, just fucking spend them and put me out of my fucking misery.
Oh, I can't. Is this just to add on top of this, or
no? It's a total reroll, but you keep whichever one's higher. And I am gonna say that Ross does get a turn before Halation Facade, so there's a very good chance that I'm just fucking dead.
Okay,
but,
so I'll spend one more, so just to see what I can get out of this.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay, yeah, do it, coward.
Coward.
Getting you to spend your bennies.
Shut up, Narc.
Yeah.
What about victory? What's that victory undeniable thing Noah do?
It basically lets someone get back up off their feet if they're incapacitated, but for time reasons, I'm not going to.
No, that was not nearly as high as the last one, too. That 4, 5, 6. That would only gone 8, so no, I'm going to go for the 19 that I had.
Okay, so 19 with armor piercing 4 is going to be a total of 23 versus my toughness. So that's going to be just like there's like the sound of
and the minute when it happens, just for a minute, because it's the finale, I somehow tap into Flugel form.
Flugel form!
And as it's going through his skull, he suddenly just hears this. Oh.
What the fuck was that?
No.
What the fuck is that? All right,
Aaron,
your
sound playing ability is compromised.
It's compromised.
Is it still doing it? God damn it! Sorry.
He sort of like roars in pain as now he has just a gigantic fucking needle in his head. Luke, it's your turn. Please kill me.
Okay.
For my father.
I don't have a really great weapon for this thing, but
let's hit him.
Force it.
It does have variable times 2. Can I just use that, or is that just specifically for fear?
Variable times 2. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what you put down.
Did you not select powers to go with that?
Well, I guess
he picked fear. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a free transformation. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me.
Well,
I just took 23 damage to my fucking noodle. I'm at -3. It's bad.
I mean,
all right, I'll switch to my guitar axe because that is piercing too.
Isn't this this is basically a rider kick moment.
Okay.
Just take it.
I'll do a wild attack, of course.
Soon.
And so I'll do my wild attack shooting with the guitar axe. Just blasting vaporwave. That has armor piercing too. So
I love it. I love it. Do it.
So that gets a wild die. So that's a 10 to hit.
That's going to be a hit, so go ahead and roll damage for me. One of the dice is one size higher because Endless Pigeon is about to is encouraging you to punch his head so hard that it sinks further into the needle.
All right, so it's normally 2d8, so I can make it 1d10 and 1d8.
Yeah.
Okay. And then +2 because wild. Oh, I was going to do an aimed attack. I forgot to mention that because that worked pretty well too.
So that would cause you to miss. Just roll the damage. And if I survive, I'm going to fucking act and I'm going to hurt you. But I did just get stabbed right in the noodle. So I'm feeling it.
This all got real mechanical violator Hokkaido real quick.
Admittedly,
Taking down
my arm just fucking
broke.
Oh no!
Yeah, a little bit.
It's okay.
Let's see here. All right, so damage would be 1d10 plus 1d8. Okay, plus 2. All right.
Oh, God.
With armor piercing 2, and I will spend my last Benny to re-roll that. Because why not?
Why not? Take a crazy chance. Why not?
Basically.
Do a crazy dance.
Let's see here. That's 17 with piercing 2.
Okay. Cool. Hey, Ross, could you play me in really quick?
Wait. Oh, I see.
Oh no!
I was lagging there for a second. Aww.
I'm sorry.
Aww.
So you just hear very faintly, wait, and you just like compound this fucking person's head. You split it open like a cantaloupe. And
wow, we just jumped to a different audience.
Yeah, no rider kick. Unless we go back for reshoots, there's no rider kick.
I guess this is going to Amazon's then.
We're going to Amazon's remake.
You just reuse the photo, like the footage of me doing a rider kick earlier.
Yeah, we use the rider kicks from every previous episode to show the final attack, and then we just cut to the building model blowing up.
No, wait. I got this. I got it. As his Destiny Core driver breaks, there is some strange fracture in time where Grand Geo, just doors in time open and various possible future forms of us all strike him at once.
Yeah.
We called an experience Requiem him. It's just an endless torment all the ways he dies.
Yeah.
Forever and ever.
That's why you
trap
don't
him
steal
in
the
the
surplus labor.
And so just all of the costumes, we get a bunch of the stunt people to put on your costumes, and they all just come charging in. And then it becomes that JoJo scene with just
Yes, he dies, and then he dies again, and then he dies again. It's all
well, that's what it is. He keeps grabbing those other Destiny cores that are on the ground, and they're pulling into him. It's becoming more and more horrific. But then more and more of you are just coming out to beat the ever-loving shit out of him faster than he can regenerate. Some of you stop to catch your breath, while other ones come in to replace you in the ass.
We're tagging each other out.
Yeah. And so with that, shit, that was way more brutal than I thought this finale was going to be. No final monologue. This dude gets fucking Shrek'd. And
we're on the outside of the building looking in. We're all looking heroic, but just looking back at Randall, tap him, light up the night.
And so, I guess I'll just ask you, with all the extra explosives, do you want to just blow the building up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If all the people are... Oh, wait. Do we need to? Because I kind of we could make a park out of this area. And, okay, now let's just blow it
up. And so you all have evacuated your people from the building, all of the automated workforce. They were prepared for war. Everyone who was staying here knew that you were going to attack and were ready to kill you. So there's no innocence in this explosion. As it just... falls to the ground like a fucking Dr. Wily castle or Bowser's castle.
Yeah!
And from the rubble, you hear a voice.
Did you miss me?
As he's holding the matchstick in between his teeth. And fucking Lidl is there and she says, yeah, we did it! And everyone jumps up and high fives, and that's where the freeze frame happens. Credits roll. Everyone's happy. But then the next episode, the special end of season episode is the recap of what
the web exclusive wrap up episode.
Yes, exactly. You have to watch it on our YouTube channel, on our Vimeo account. And so all of you have sort of gathered together. Let me describe what's happened to the city in the time since you've destroyed basically the entire infrastructure of the city. Shit popped off, some would say. A lot of the people who were used to like the comfort and fucking invasive false sense of security that ARIS provided did not react well to what happened. A lot of you are still branded as criminals, but in the month since, that has sort of begun to subside. The city is beset with difficult problems that might call your attention. Things such as the mysterious reappearance of the controversial figure Visored Fighter Prophet, or other prophecy drive users looking to leverage in on their newfound powers for good or for ill, criminal enterprises looking to fill the void of Steel Fate, new mega corporations who are just so ready to replace Prognosticorp. And some of these problems are systemic, some of these are individual problems, but they are problems that sort of face the city at large. Additionally, there have been a new development, this one speaking more specifically to Marshall, of people who are completely outside of time. Like timeless individuals, people who, despite having lost their future and their past, have discovered a new power. Perhaps they're villains for a future season. Perhaps they're allies for a future season. But the people who you woke with your song have discovered an alternate avenue for power. What have all of you been doing in the time since Prognosticorp's headquarters was blown the fuck up?
Oh, I know what I've been doing.
Yeah, what's up?
Well, my in the last episode, my fellow traveler and outreach armor and weapon were underused. So my much more spindly jumping around chain arms form has been the primary form I've been using to hop around the city, helping distribute aid and supplies to people who are reforming their own little. Like mutual aid alcoves and shit. So I've been basically doing a lot of gopher work, but using armored superpowers to do so.
Honestly, I would say that's one of the most heroic uses of a superpower that anyone could fucking ask for. So Randall has sort of become this like enigmatic figure of the people that appears at co-ops and offers assistance whenever possible. What about any of the other of you three?
So
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. So like your scene is first then, Luke, and it just sort of is you like playing at the club, and that sort of sets the soundtrack, the backing music.
Of course.
There we go. Yeah.
People need music. They need parties. They need to relax. They need to have fun. So
now, are you doing this in your costumed form?
Yeah. Now I am.
Hell yeah. So Angelo, you said you had something. What are you up to?
Yeah, so I am, I've teamed up with Jimmy, and I try and get my studio set up, and we form a larger union.
Angelo and a bunch of just like burly teamsters going and being like, "Yeah, we got some ideas for new changes around here.
We have some plans,"
and we basically create this world's version of like the IWW, and just make a general union for everybody with like specialized subcategories and stuff. But
are you doing this in costume? Because again, public perception has kind of cooled down once it was revealed that Brad Halcyon was Halation Facade.
Yeah,
like, public image of ARIS and Prognosticorp took a very sudden 180.
See, I don't know if any of this would really like qualify for a need to be costumed. Maybe if like people are coming around with like some bad attitudes or something like that. But
the mega corporation sent some like fucking Pinkerton stands.
I think for the general, knocking over my desk, the general vibe I'm going for is very like kind of perceived professional, nice suit and all that. Just to kind of, make it appealing to those who are stuck in the Prognosticorp, Megacorp corporate lifestyle.
Love it. Marshall.
Since his father woke from his coma, because they were able to find his own destiny core afterwards and repair that, his father realized, his performance career wasn't that bad, so he does continue that, but on the side, he realized what he did created a larger effect with the timeless. So So using his parents' wealth and that, they actually founded a research lab to create not quite Destiny drivers, but something similar to help the timeless basically adjust to their new abilities, because they're obviously being used by newer syndicates or people that are popping up to leverage their own power.
Oh, some of them are using it for themselves, but absolutely. Yeah. So you get the lab coat ending that's so common with Toku series, is you become the scientist.
I'm trying to at least help, though.
And so
I'd like to imagine that on like nice evenings you can hear you playing the flugelhorn on top of like some research building's roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, very like Garth Marenghi's.
Aaron's just Garth States. He's Garth Marenghi.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. All right.
And so
I can do this because I own the company.
And so that's sort of where it ends, just like that gentle fade out. All of you on like the rooftop bar as Marshall in the flugel form is sort of playing for all of you. And that's when the music and the light and everything just sort of begins to fade out. And that is where Future Denied will come to an end. It's not the campaign I expected. It was fucking fun. Did everybody enjoy themselves? Chat, did you have fun?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
If you invite RPPR people, this is what we do to you.
Oh, look,
yeah.
I'm fucking ready for it. Can we see some foot wines in the chat, everybody? Anybody who has some foot wines, can we see some foot wines in the chat for me? Thank you. How about you four? Did you enjoy yourselves? Did you have fun in this campain?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm loving how, seeing how everything of what we kind of worked on just altering constantly for that from the baseline. So it was great. And also, you did a great job running this, by the way. This, granted, it's your system, but it was wonderful.
I hope so. There are definite challenges in running like a game that I've never run on the internet before with people that, for the most part, I've never actually played with. Like, I've been run by, but I don't think I've ever played in a game with any of you, like, as a fellow player, except for maybe Noah in one game Aaron ran. Yeah. But that was really fun. So with that, we are going to say goodbye and sign off for the night. So thank you all very much for watching.
Thank you so much.
If you want to check us out, twitch.tv/BestPowerGrade, patreon.com/BPB Games, Facebook or Twitter, BPB Games. Ross last time didn't want to plug himself, so that's fine. We'll gloss over him. Check out Role Playing Public Radio. Fucking follow the rabbit hole or whatever shit he said last time. Thad, where can they find you?
I post too much on Twitter, often very angrily, at Thaddeus Strange. I show up in RPPR stuff intermittently, and I also co-host a podcast about movies called Beneath the Screen of the Ultra Critics that one of my friends dragged me into, and now I am a regular co-host. So, ha!
I still can't get over how good that fucking title is. Noah, where can they find you and your anime-related podcast?
So you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Kamenotaku, Kamenotaku. You can check out my show I do with my friend, a different Aaron, not the one next to me, where we talk about anime. We do deep dives on anime, episode by episode through a series, and that is Thinking Too Hard About Anime. You could find us on Twitter at Thinking Anime, and yeah, we're on whatever podcast hosting services you are listening to.
Love it.
Turn on the podcast spigot and it will flow out.
For a second, I thought you said turn on the podcasts, bigot. And I was like, what? I was like, what? Aaron, where can they find you?
So, damn it. Yeah, you can always find me. You find me regularly with RPPR. So Ross, pushed me unwillingly into this world right now, and I'm willing to continue going that. I say unwillingly. He has been very supportive of everything. So,
RPPR.
you can find me at Aaron Karsten on Twitter. You can also find I am host of Raillery Podcast Streaming Wednesday, Saturdays, and and various other sundry things too. And for this week, like Matt has been joining us on us making fun of XCOM. So yeah,
that's true.
Awesome. If you're listening to this on RPPR and you haven't heard, this adventure path was written by Aaron. You can get it on our itch.io or on DriveThruRPG. Please don't buy it on DriveThruRPG. Please buy it on itch.io, where you can enjoy Aaron's excellent fucking writing. So please consider doing that if you enjoyed listening to this. Beyond that, we'll see you later. Bye, everyone. We love you. Bye.
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 All right, we're offline. We're off stream.
No. Oh damn!
That was fun.
I missed my opportunity. So,
did everybody have fun?
absolutely.
Yes.
That was a ton of